with like fucking nerds that like Smash Bros. Fuck.
Oh my god, it'd be the worst.
I think I would hate video games.
Could your dad put Jonesy in Smash Brothers, please?
Yeah.
To be fair, half of the requests were probably could your dad put Steve in Smash Brothers, and he did it. So
in Japan, even you think?
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Minecraft's
huge.
big over there.
I don't know what they do on that game over there. I never see any footage from them. Oh, it's only VTubers screaming.
Well, but I'm saying all the VTubers play Minecraft, but like there's huge Minecraft channels.
Dude, what if a VTuber gets in the next Smash Bros?
Don't say that.
No way is that gonna happen.
Don't say that.
No way.
Well,
unless it was like Miku or
public.
something, maybe. That is true.
I'll just show up.
By the way, Shofu, did you end up getting your stuff yet?
I don't think so.
All right. I don't know how long the forwarding thing takes, but hopefully soonish. I don't think Ario got hers yet either.
If I was supposed to get playing cards, I have yet to receive them.
Yeah, I don't know when yours are going to arrive, but you should be getting all the incentives. But it's just
in October.
International stuff.
Yeah.
I did love how good the cards came out. They really did look awesome.
I do have some
very,
updates
very happy with them
on that stuff also whenever we have a point in the show to talk about it.
Perfect.
Well, we're going to be talking about SmashCon, so I think we could just whatever you wanted to talk about.
Oh, I stayed inside.
Yeah, I could do it then.
Oh yeah, Supernova. We have a whole conversation about that.
I forgot that shit was happening until Sunday night.
Also, Viram, definitely listen to that video I put in our chat real quick. I guess you don't have to deafen if you don't want. It's audio. We could use that, but it's gratis. But that's the idea.
Okay. Okay.
I think we can do. I think I can find something better for that middle part, but that's the idea.
Yeah, yeah. I think the middle part feels a bit too chipper. Like we're gonna be doing a podcast aimed at kids.
I'm gonna be yelling. I'm going to be.
So Zell said he'd host you when you're alive, so now we're gonna see when he shows up.
He said be there in 2.
He said he's gonna be here in 2 minutes.
Ah, perfect.
I heard Aru replaced Fidel. Is that true?
Yeah,
it is true.
Okay, cool. So why is he pulling up then?
Apparently,
I don't know.
Them together is the devil.
He's lost.
Actually,
wait, what?
Does Aru even know that there's a show right now?
According to the comment section, both of them together is hell.
Oh, you mean the comment section of the YouTube videos? Yeah, exactly. People are like, yeah, Aru is great when she's not talking with Fidel.
Bro, the comment section hates half the fucking show.
That is true.
Yeah, for some reason I'm not on that. I'm good.
For some reason.
What you mean for some what?
Because I call them fucking apes and shit.
Yeah, but they like to be talked that way. Who do you think gets the most rage in the chat? But is it me or Fidel?
I'd say you.
It's probably me, right?
It's probably
Consistently?
Yeah, it's you.
Nice.
I think the most angry I've seen a singular comment at someone was probably at Adam, but I don't remember what it was.
But for what?
I don't know. I just remember there was like some crazy comment. I sent it to him.
Whoa.
I remember that, like, the segment you did, a lot of people liked it, but there was just one comment that was just upset because you made the segment, pretty much. But majority of people enjoyed the segment of, like, what was it? Like, I know someone...
Bro, I'm taking that Millennium Puzzle. Y'all bugging. I'm still standing by that. Y'all bugging.
Dude, there's literally one person who didn't like the courtroom thing, and I think just writes it over and over again.
Yeah, no, the courtroom thing or the.
Well, it could definitely run on too long, but
that's true.
Oh, for sure.
I meant that one with the story one.
For sure. That's why I have not done it in how long?
I mean, it's been a while. You want to bring it back tonight?
No.
There's nothing. There's no.
No. The thing with that is that people on court can't know they're going to court like they're real. Just we gotta keep, you know.
You could take Mr. Beast to court. Ricky could do a bunch of like
What?
Mr. Beast
Jesus
sound clips
Christ.
or something.
It sounds like he already
be
is,
awesome.
So. He has some explaining to
Oh, but
do.
people like the other segment, or was it just one guy? I didn't read anything. I've been AFK for.
No, people liked the segment where it was like the hypothetical
shit?
situation or whatever. Yeah, people love that.
I keep up with the like. I'm one of the few people I think that reads comments on YouTube.
You read the
hilarious.
comments, Zeph?
Yeah, I like it. It's funny.
You're a sicko. You're a sick fuck. You have to know that. Holy shit. That's so funny.
But that's good. That means you have the pulse on what's going on. That's good.
He sees the
Even
vision.
Ricky's here, man. We got the full squad today.
Oh my gosh.
Ricky, did you get my
This is
did you get my
fantastic.
DM? bro?
Welcome.
Hold on.
Check that shit right
I'm
now.
I'm just barely getting here.
I don't
Tito,
care.
just
don't
don't
care.
command me.
I don't care.
I haven't spoken to you in over
I don't
maybe
care.
like 4 to 5 months.
I don't care. and that's
Are
exactly
you
the problem.
insane?
That's exactly the
This
problem.
is crazy.
That's exactly
All
the problem.
Just give me a second.
It is a 3-hour
I didn't
game,
even
Ricky. We're
say-
still not done. It's a 3-hour game.
Just hold on. Just be quiet. Let me say hi to Brother Verum. At least let me say hi to Brother Verum. What's
Good
going
evening,
on?
brother Ricky. How are we doing today?
Thank
Bitch, you
you.
didn't
I
say
just
hi to
love to hear
me.
your voice. You
You are
aren't on my radar, Fidel. Don't even talk to me right now, please. Not yet. Not yet. You're last on the list. I'm going in Discord order. I didn't even say hi to Zeph. Yeah, there you go. What's going on, Zephu?
Hello.
Schmokin Toba. Where the hell is Schmokin Toba? I heard he had AIDS.
What?
Is he better now?
What?
AIDS?
What?
You said last time he wasn't able to make the show because he contracted.
He was
HIV
sick last
from-
time, but that
He didn't have AIDS.
I did not.
say
I said he had COVID. I didn't say he
You
had AIDS.
li-
What are you talking about?
You
I mean,
literally said
it sounds like something I
that-
say, so I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
about to say if anyone
Right.
were to say that, Zeph, it would be.
Why would AIDS affect
And we-
my speech?
I don't know. Maybe it's
I
like
don't know
AIDS
that.
is-
I don't know. But you would be sick. You would be sick. Regardless,
wants to movie
though,
Philadelphia.
we know you have sex. That's why you didn't. You had sex at DreamCon or something, and then.
Whoa!
I practice safe sex, my brother.
He's looking back at it. Look at
You know
that.
how you know how I practice safe sex? I don't even be having sex at all.
This bitch is
Why would you cap? Why would you cap on live internet? That don't make no sense.
Why
to
are
me.
you acting like you in the room with me while I'm fucking, bro?
Hey, yo!
That's what he's telling you. He's saying, why would you cap? He's saying, why would you cap?
Hey, Ricky,
How does he know?
This energy is gonna make for a good show. This is gonna be a good episode.
You over there?
I can feel it already.
We're
We're
moving too fast.
Bro,
We're moving
you
too
doing?
fast right
You doing
now,
dissertation?
You guys
on
are giving me
dick
good
whale?
ideas
What you
for
doing?
nicknames. This is great.
All the dissertation, bro.
What the-
bro. Yo, Coasty Woasty, McDairy Wary,
Boy
and
over there.
Fidelity Belly.
Yeah, never
Put him
again.
behind bars.
Did you just call him
What did I-
Fidelity Belly?
Fidelity Billy.
I'm Fidelity
Oh,
Belly, bro.
fuck. Where the heck is Aru?
Sound like
Actually-
a
we need
Gen
to-
9 Pokemon name.
Packing
I'm
for
actually
New
so
York.
sick. So.
Oh, okay. Right back.
Oh, Vera, you'll be happy to know this.
Mhm.
I've taken up fishing, bro. I'm in there,
Hey,
bro. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I low key don't like it, but like I'm learning how to retainers. So I'm fishing that way. I never have to fish again. Feel me? Like I can
I
just send
see
my
it.
nerds out.
Oh,
see
you're
the
talking
vision.
to Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I think you meant real life for a second. You were picking up fishing.
don't
I was
go
like, oh,
outside.
cool.
At the very least, fishing
dangerous
is
out there.
incredibly like it's the easiest class to level.
Yeah.
By
Oh yeah.
far.
Ocean, bro, I just ocean fish like.
You
in
can
a-
max it
Exactly.
in 3 hours.
I don't know.
Ocean fish,
Max
big
it?
levies, like
Yeah.
You can't max. I don't know about maxing.
Or maybe not 3 hours, but like you can definitely do it in.
I've been ocean fishing pretty regularly, and like I started like 3 days ago, and I'm 88.
Yeah, you can do it very
Like
fast.
you can hit 100 in a week, and that's not even doing. Like I'm not doing leaves. I'm literally only ocean fishing.
I agree.
Hi, Obi. What a cute dog. Hello. What's up? I know, I don't like him either. What do you want to do? I know.
Okay, but who's him?
He's telling you.
I'm niggas.
Who doesn't he like, man?
I'm the guy.
I think he's saying the name right now.
Oh shit. You can't say that. What the?
What'd you say? What's that?
Whoa.
Bro, that's very racist. You definitely can't say that.
He can for sure. He's allowed.
You don't understand him like I understand him. This is kind of crazy, some of the stuff he's saying.
You taught him, man. He learns from you.
I did not teach him any of this.
I don't know, man.
No, okay. Now you're going too far, Obi. You're going too far. No,
Roger, I think you went too
absolutely
far in
not.
a Skype call in 2012.
Whoa.
Bro.
Oh my god.
The vaguer you reference this, the funnier it is.
I was gonna say the funnier it is.
Roger, that thing should be
Oh,
dropping
man.
in a week or so.
Oh, sweet. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be good.
Something like that.
It better.
People are gonna be so excited, man. I'm telling you. It's always so much fun to record. Buddy, chill. Stop it. They're good people. You can't say that about them.
Huh?
They're good people.
Shofu, I recorded something for you like 2 years ago. Where is that?
You press? Why would you press?
Hey, is that my boy Shofu?
Well,
What's good, bro?
Hey, man, what's going on, man?
Bro,
Bro,
shit,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Smoke
You know what I'm saying? I had to
You know
go.
what I'm saying,
bro,
bro?
I'm telling you, bro.
That
I'm
boy.
telling you right now, bro. You never gonna believe it. I had to go outside, bro. I had to, bro. That shit was
Bro, it's
crazy,
dangerous
bro.
out there, bro. You
Bro,
gotta
I'm
stay out
telling
here.
you,
Get away
bro,
from
bro. I had to, bro. That's where the bag was, and you know me.
Damn. Can't stop, won't stop, right into the bag.
I also got recently accused of never going outside.
Accused.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I thought he
when
was
I
going
saw-
to end it there. I
I
thought he was
saw-
going
I definitely
EE
thought
at
he was gonna
Evo.
cut it off there too, and I was getting concerned.
No,
Nah, I get
no,
it.
come back. When I saw EE at Evo, he's like, "Oh, my dad, you finally left your house." Like, yeah,
I hate Phil.
because I
I
don't
hate Phil
travel
so
as much as I used to.
Phil sucks. Hold on.
But you see that video of a nigga asking EE if he was my little brother at fucking
Yeah.
DreamCon?
Oh yeah, yep.
Where? No, I
That shit
need to
was
see
so
that.
funny.
Motherfucker said, "How you gonna tell me that's not my kid?" I still look nothing like EE at all. I mean, I won't say at all. That's kept. But if you were
I
to
was
see
gonna
both
say
of us
somewhat.
at the same time,
There's a little resemblance.
if
Yeah.
you were to see both of us at the same time, there's no chance.
No. One used tall and one's a short king.
He's not short.
He's not even that short.
Yeah, he's just not 6'5". But I am also not 6'5", so.
You're
I was about to
6'8".
say,
Who
6'5".
the fuck said
Like-
that? Who was
said
back
what?
there?
Who's there?
Obi.
That's what I'm saying.
No, dude.
Yeah, I'm about 5'10", you feel me? Like,
He's lying.
whoa.
He's lying. He's lying.
This man a whole 6'12".
Whoa, let's calm down now. I'm about 5'9", bro.
This man a whole 7'13".
Who is back there yelling, bro? Shut up.
Why?
Is
Why
that
is Fidel in the back of space, bro? Like,
Fidel, shut the fuck up, man.
come back to Earth.
Why did you make this? Are you stupid?
I'm telling you, it's really.
Are you
I'm telling you,
fucking
it's very
crazy?
difficult. Hold on, I'm just saying.
I
Shofu,
literally look completely
when you
different
put
than
it all
these people.
together. when you put it all together, do we even know where you start and where they end?
Are you?
Can you? Is it like?
Let me show you what this dumbass motherfucker just showed me, bro. Let me show you where this dumbass.
Hold on. You don't have to show the chat. You don't
I do have to show the chat.
Nah.
Because they're gonna laugh.
Okay.
And I'm all about the content.
Wait, save it. No, save it for the show. Save it for the show. Don't waste it in the pre-show. Save it for the show. Hey, no. Remove it. Pick it up. Take the rest for the show. Okay, good. I'm like, you got to have that part of the actual show.
That is fucking stupid.
That is funny.
Just named it shofu, of course.
Is this yet?
How many times do I have to see this picture?
Yeah, let's start. I'm ready.
They really jumped.
Let's go.
Steve,
I'm ready.
Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay, so that's shofu's, obviously. Tito's is This Show Sucks, naturally. What's your other one? Oh, my God. Did you just print that?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. Shofu, all right. Well, look, it's not me. I'm not wearing it. The shofu's going to wear it. I'm not wearing that. I don't. My hands are up. Hand time starts right now.
Bro, what the fuck? Who's responsible for this?
Hello. Oh my goodness gracious! You're throwing me off in the very beginning of the intro. What is going on, everybody? Rogers Base here with Japan time for August 12th, 2024. We're gonna get to what Shofu is referencing in just a second, but as always, I'm your host, Rogers Base. I am joined by my co-host, coming in at 6 feet 11 inches. We have Professor Celibate himself, Shofu. What is going on, Shofu? Welcome. How are you?
I am 5'10" with a shrimp.
He's lying.
What the fuck?
I said 6'11", not 5'10".
I am 5'10". And why is your sound lagging, Ricky?
Oh, I don't know. Let me fix that.
Well, we're going to get to that in a little bit. Of course, since he already referenced Ricky, let's just go straight into it. The Triforce of Awesome, Shofu, and of course, we've got Zeph. What's up, Zeph?
Hello.
And my man, the one, the only, here instead of War Champ, Ricky Cocaine.
Ricky Cocaine!
We're about to have one of them episodes, boys. It's about to be one of them episodes. Y'all strap in.
Why are you talking like a gay senator?
Speaking of strap-ons, we got Game Stage. What's going on?
What the fuck?
What the fuck did you just say to me, bro?
Oh my god, bro. It's already started.
Tragically correct.
Oh, it's already started. Okay.
And speaking of tragic, we got McDareth. What's up, McDareth? How are you?
Bro, what is what?
No, that's facts.
Okay, no, Roger. What I mean is tragic.
Apparently, you don't go
I
outside,
just
bro.
said speaking of tragic. You said you didn't go outside earlier.
It's tragic.
The fact that you don't go outside.
Why
You know
is-
who does go outside, though? Mr. Nintendo Gamers himself, Coast. What's up, Coast? How
I'm
are
busy.
you?
Come back to me later.
What the fuck?
Okay, you're enjoying that fresh air, though. Well, someone else has been enjoying that fresh air because he doesn't have a house.
Right, I'm
We
not
got
busy
Tito.
anymore.
What's up,
Hey,
Tito? Welcome, Tito.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, you came in the middle of my other intro. Tito, how have you been, my man? We are happy you're here.
Don't repeat what you said, Roger.
I'm alive. I am alive.
Oh my God.
You're alive?
To the 3 people who asked if I am alive, I appreciate you. I am alive.
He lives.
This is AI.
Also, this is not AI. I also want to say
kill me,
something.
I'm a
Because we were
bad
talking about this. We were talking about this in the pre-show. You know what, Tito? On behalf of the rest of the cast, we want to issue that we actually do like the courtroom segments.
Who is we?
And don't listen to the
We?
comments. I like the courtroom segments. I
Right.
think they're funny.
All right,
So
that's a
keep
different
doing it.
sentence. Stick to that one.
That's a different sentence. That's a different sentence.
We, the collective. I'm speaking for the podcast.
It just needs to be more concise. That's all it ever was. Concise. That's quick.
That's why I haven't done it. Also, I've been dead. But
speaking of someone whose intro is concise and quick, we got Viram. What's up, Viram? Welcome, Mr.
Hello,
Gentleman
everybody.
himself.
Hope everyone's having a lovely evening. That's all I gotta say.
Absolutely. Now, Tito, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
My question is, okay, so
Yes.
I've been gone, right? I've been AFK for like 2 weeks. I haven't even streamed 2 weeks. I've been gone. I come back. I was told that Fidel is no longer on the show, and yet here he is. Can you please explain this to me? Because I was told he was voted off the island.
War Champ's not here, and he hasn't been here in a while, so he hasn't revoked the rights. So
okay. Because
also, Aru is not here.
Thank you for finally, because I've been submitting this for like however long this guy's been here. So I appreciate you.
Because I think the whole big thing is that so long as it's either Fidel or Aru, it's fine. I think that's the consensus. That they are both members. They're both members, but only one of them can be present at any given time. If they are both present, then it becomes an issue. I mean, if she's here, but she's busy packing for something, right?
There's like 2 people in the comments that are annoying about it.
No, okay, look, I will say something because
there's a lot of thumbs on that.
Let me just talk to you, Fidel. Let me hit you up, Fidel. Right? When Aru is here, there's sometimes where you just become like. Not like you want attention, but like you're just like talking over people to say something to Aru mid conversation, and it's like, if you chill out on that side of it, it's all good.
Cap.
I've never heard.
He doesn't understand the way that you communicated that. It's like, Fidel, when you and Aru are together, it's like we're all at the dinner table and you guys are playing footsie. If you could just tame it a little bit.
That's not what it is.
And like
that's not what it is.
Okay, then you explain it, Zeph, since you have good analogies.
It's more like if we were at dinner and they were having a food fight while we were trying to eat.
Yeah, I think that's more what it is. It's like it's not like they're having fun and gay. It's like there's a war going on mid conversation.
Oh, so you know that.
Okay.
I mean,
Of course he knows that.
So you're aware.
So it's intentional.
It's not like it's not like I made it my mission. It's not like I made it my mission. It just happened.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
I can't believe he got caught there. That was crazy.
Oh, brother.
Speaking of things happening, Ricky, do you want to talk about for a moment the thing that Shofu was referencing right at the top of the show?
Shut up.
Because it feels like we're in the midst of some digivolution. What do you call it? Digivolution? What's it called? Digivolving?
Yeah, so my theory with this image is that Hannibal is like Agumon.
What the fuck?
And then he can go down a few different paths.
It's a branch evolution.
You didn't get a good picture of me, bruh. You didn't get my pearly whites or nothing, bruh.
Hold on, you gotta put that up.
Well, you never really smiled. Number one.
What are you talking
He's always smiling.
I never smiled. Me? I never smiled.
There's not a whole lot of pictures of you on the internet smiling or anything. This
That's
is one of the
fucking
best
cap,
ones.
bro. What are you talking about?
He's the only one here not smiling. That's kind of crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
He's actually the only one not
That is
smiling.
insane.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you.
So if you have Hannibal, right, Zeph, right?
Yeah.
So I assume it's a situation where if you have more attack than defense, you branch. So like, or is it speed, attack, defense? So it's like if you have more HP,
I don't know.
you turn Shofu?
Shofu's so pissed off in this photo. He might be like
I'm
Skull
not even
Greymon.
pissed. I'm just not smiling.
Okay,
You're on your
Shofu is Skull
The rest of the
Greymon.
face.
All right, and then Phil or EE is like he's supposed to be like, is he like just like War Greymon or Metal Greymon?
I don't know which Greymon. He is a Greymon.
I think he's Metal Greymon.
Yeah.
Nah, and then I don't know who this other guy is.
Well, which one is Shofu first and foremost? I keep getting lost.
Are you fucking
where
stupid?
Yeah. That's the part that keeps confusing me. I don't know which ones.
I'm obviously not Hannibal Buress. I'm obviously not the guy from Get Out. And I'm obviously not EE, bro. There's only one.
Wait, that is the guy from Get Out.
That's the guy.
It's literally the guy from Get Out.
Yo, can you stop posting pictures of me in the chat, bro? What are you doing?
He's saying couldn't find when he was smiling. I was improving. He's wrong.
We got plenty of you.
Yo, I'm leaving.
Wait, no, you just posted another picture of EE.
This is crazy.
Show's done for.
Oh my
I quit.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh man,
This is one of those pictures that feel old because of the fucking quality of the camera.
Look, bro, this shit looked like it was taken on a Kodak.
Is the chat seeing all these pictures?
And they won't.
No.
Oh, that's too bad. These are funny, man. All right, well,
Which one
Shofu, have you been playing?
Funny. That's actually very funny. So like one of these is a heartless, the other one is a nobody. So like which one is the?
Have I been playing what?
Shofu's the heartless.
Hello?
Oh man.
Can you get off my fucking Facebook? What are you doing?
Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know
You're
who these
posting
people
pictures from
even are.
fucking 12 years ago. You niggas are strange. The fuck
Hold
is
on.
going
I gotta
on?
save this before you delete it.
I'm
I
unfriendly.
gotta save
literally
it
just-
before you delete it.
I typed in 2011 Shofu videos, and it's the first thing that came up. It was from the. It's not literally not on Facebook. It's from the 2011. It's from the 2011 Pokemon Video Game Championships video.
Yeah, you're done.
It's literally this video.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Well, while we're
I
here,
was missing
Yo,
this one.
I
my
don't
gosh.
fuck with you.
it's literally this video.
No, you're done for.
Speaking of things that are done for, let's talk a little bit about all the other fighting games that aren't double knockout, because apparently this game is the best fighting game of
Who
all
is
time,
calling it
according to the
that?
people who played it.
No one.
Well,
no
that's the
one is
official
calling
game.
that.
Nobody's
No, it's
calling it
not.
a fucking double knockout.
Literally,
I've
everybody
said,
calls
I
it
have
two.
said in this chat.
You guys
no,
told
no,
me
it was
it's
another
got to be
chat.
double
Is that the
knockout.
real name?
I said
No.
every time
Yeah.
I open it,
That's
I
what
just
it
want to
means.
open
That's
Grand
not what
Blue.
we're calling it.
That's-
That's not
Yeah.
the name of the game. That's just what the name
No.
of the game means.
But what is the name? How am I supposed to say this?
2XKO.
2XKO.
Two.
Oh.
Knockout
Literally
times
two.
2.
Okay. Both those names are kind of ass. But
Exactly.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, Seth. Go ahead.
I was just saying, for some reason, every time I turn it on, I just want to go play Grand Blue. It's might just be because it's not in like a polished state at all. It's like also ugly, and some of the voice acting is insane. But it's fun, I guess.
Does Ari sound like that in League?
No,
No.
I don't know who these people are.
That's funny.
She sounds horrible.
They,
in
they
this
got
game.
like people in League of Legends costumes. It's not actually them.
Wait, how many hours did you get a chance to play the game? How long did you
It's
play?
still going.
Yeah, the
Oh, really?
the Alpha Lab is still going. Yeah.
Okay. And your general impression is that it's unpolished, but it's fun?
Well, yeah, because it's an alpha, which is fine. But like, I feel like the graphics, even for like releasing an alpha like this, are rough. I don't like it.
Really, I find the character models look super good. Like the backgrounds maybe are kind of lame, but the character animations and how they
The
look, is, like,
animations and stuff are
good
fine, but
stuff.
when they do a super, I'm like, all right, dude. This feels like Skullgirl's unfinished animation.
the supers are kind of lame. I hate that they do these like this thing where like it like darkens out the corners and they just go into like some null empty space.
Also, they need to not do the Dragon Ball Fighters thing, where when I knock someone out, it like
Yeah.
pretends the round ended. I don't like it.
That shit slows down the matches so much.
Wait, they do what?
When you
If-
knock your opponent's like tag or your mate, like
Sure.
the person that they're playing as out,
Sure.
it'll do like lose control of your character, fade to black reset type shit.
I think.
Do you think that's just because it's
when you
early
knock
alpha,
out
or do you
character,
think
it
that's
actually
something they're
puts you back in neutral?
No, it's deliberate. It's
Yeah.
like,
So it's similar to Dragon Ball Fighters,
Yeah,
where
I
Dragon
just
Ball
want the
Fighters-
character to drop into the fire.
Dragon Ball Fighters, they make it so that you both go back to the middle of the screen, but in 2XKO, you maintain stage position. So you like, if you kill them in the
Wow.
corner, you'll still keep the corner, but
Yeah.
you'll be at neutral.
So it's not.
frame
So it's not.
advantage.
So it's not.
It's like
that-
a mid ground.
Yeah, it's like a
between
mid
Marvel
ground
and-
because it's. I was about to say. So it's ass. Sounds ass.
I don't like it. It feels awkward, and I put my controller down a lot when I see it because I'm like, oh, okay, it's over.
Oh, it's not. It's you don't have a problem with like the person keeping the advantage state. State. or
No, I
whatever.
don't. I'd
Corner.
rather it just be like Marvel.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So
the
the
person gets
actual
knocked
like
out and the game just continues. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It feels a lot like Marvel, which might be why it's throwing me off, which is a good thing because like it like I can do muscle memory stuff almost sometimes. Characters assists are really cool. Ari's are by far the best in the game by like such a large margin that it's not even fair. She wait. I don't even know what her other. What's her second assist? She has Vegeta Fireball.
It's like Android 21 strike.
Yeah, get me the fuck out of here.
The game just seems like, based on, I'm watching co-stream of it right now because he's playing it, and it seems like it's slower than Marvel though.
It is.
I think, yeah, a lot of that comes down to
dude. Echo is insane.
There's a few reasons for that. One is the movement isn't as crazy as Marvel's. Like characters don't have
wave dash.
the same. They don't quite have the same level of access and movement options though as Marvel. Even with that in mind, but I think actually the big thing is hit stop is really high in this game.
Yeah,
even like
I think
Marvel 3's is relatively high, but for the faster characters it's quite low. So when a character like Chun-Li or Magneto does a combo, the hits feel very quick and fluid. But in this game, even when a character like Ari is comboing, it's quite slow and
So everybody
flowy.
feels like Hulk.
I feel like Hulk feels faster, to be honest.
It feels because like there's too much. I try to press the buttons as you would, but like there's so much delay. It's like I have to go 1, 2, 3 instead. I don't like it.
The one thing that's pissing me off with this alpha so far is that every match I've played, the connection's been shit.
I would also like it if there was just matchmaking instead of this shit.
The lobby is like whatchamacallit.
It'd be really cool.
Fighters.
Yeah, but you see, I just want to go to a menu and click start matchmaking and put my controller down. I don't want to run around pressing A on
avatar
machines
and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind.
Yeah.
that.
Okay. I get that. I get that. They don't have like an option to
Arxis lobbies.
Not yet. Yeah, I hate every single Arxis lobby.
They need to stop that shit, bro.
I like the fighters lobbies.
All I need is a
training
name,
room.
a ping, and your connection strength. That's all I need.
Yeah,
I don't need your
Should you just
avatar.
do that in the training room though?
I like
in most
having.
games
I
now?
like the option of both, like Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, that's fine.
It'll probably have the.
That's
Street
Fighter
Even
6
Tekken has that.
I saw there was like a little clip that Warchamp sent earlier too in like the podcast chat of how you show match previews when you're in that lobby and how it's like instant.
I love that.
We don't even
I
load
love
that in.
that.
That's actually really cool.
If you're playing on the big screen, the match is like constantly playing. Like, for
Are you guys?
everybody.
You say on the big screen? Do you mean like the big screen in game, or do you mean like
Yeah, there's a lobby.
TV versus?
and
Like,
there's
there's
like a
one
big
setup.
In the
projector
CD
screen.
lobby, yeah, there's like a
Gotcha.
couch that has like the big screen at the end of it, and that's like
Got
the
it,
featured
got it,
one
got
that's
it, got it.
playing,
Yeah, and everyone can see what's happening. In
which
that
I think
match.
is hella cool.
Yeah,
That's
it's cool.
actually really cool. Yeah, I love
There's
that.
a lot of cool ideas. I just want them to like polish it up. I'm also scared that the roster is gonna just be Arcane, but like
Bronze
beyond. No. I mean beyond the base roster. Like I feel like to drum up hype, they would just announce characters from Arcane because that is more. They're the most known league characters at this point. So I could see people because Vi is going to be in the game.
You think so?
Yeah, 100% why isn't that?
I don't know. There's still a lot of characters on Arcane that are still giga
Arcane's
popular.
fucking huge. There's no way they don't
Is Miss Fortune
include any of those
is Miss Fortune
characters.
Arcane's
announced
not
yet,
bigger
or
than
have they
League of
said?
Legends? What?
Yeah,
Not bigger
like
than the game it came from.
like Ezreal, Lux, Jarvan, Garen.
No, I think you could make the argument. It's so because League isn't accessible to people, while Arcane is Netflix cartoon.
Well, of course, but it's still not bigger than the actual game. For sure.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's probably more people that know characters from Arcane because they're on a Netflix show versus
You mean like more casual
Garen,
people that have never
or
played League?
Tryndamere,
For sure,
yeah,
definitely,
I
definitely. I still honestly think it's so weird. Like not to move away from this, but like while we're on the topic of the League thing versus visibility of like Arcane, I still think it's weird that there is no League branding in the title of this game. That it's not called League of something.
No, but I mean,
they probably want to
They've
avoid
done that
that
with like TFT.
No, I know
They've done that with
I know they want to avoid that, but it does seem bizarre to me.
That's because
that there isn't any
putting
sort of
Jet
connection
from Valorant
whatsoever.
in the game, bro. Oh, God.
They do that, but Roger, they do that with all their games, like all their games.
Not all of them. They all have
They only got
attachments.
two
Like
games.
it's like
No.
League of Legends Teamfight Tactics, League of Legends Wild Rift,
Yeah.
League of Legends Runeterra.
No, I was saying.
I know you were joking about the jet thing, but I'm assuming like, are they ever going to add Valorant characters to this? Have they said that they're going to add Valorant?
I could see them adding one because it's supposed to be a
I can see it
crossover.
eventually. Yeah,
I could see one.
But going with what Zeph said, for me, it's like someone that does not play League, and like most of the League champions, no idea who they are. But I've seen Arcane, so like they put someone in from Arcane, I know who that is, and I know more about them because I watched Arcane.
And a lot of the characters in Arcane are admittedly cool, but they're like very pushed into everyone's face. I feel like when Arcane was coming out, the launcher for the game, whenever I saw my friends play it, looked crazy. It was just like those three girls everywhere.
And they even released like a Valorant bundle for Arcane that's like exclusive.
But I would also argue that the reason why those characters are chosen for Arcane specifically is because they were the most popular characters in the game. Like Caitlyn, Jinx, Vi are the most characters, are some of the most popular characters in the game.
No, are the characters in this alpha all the characters we know for the game already, or are there characters that have been announced that aren't playable?
No.
So the characters in
Jinx.
Arcane are...
Oh, yeah, I guess
they were added like later on in League's life. Some of them were old now, like Vi and Jinx are old by now, but
Caitlyn's super old.
She's ancient now. She's one of the originals.
Echo's newer.
Yeah, so
Vi's newer.
Those characters all were like one of the few who had an ongoing, connected, intertwined story with all kinds of lore and stuff. So it was the easiest, I think, to make a show on. The most popular characters, I think, are like Ari,
Yasuo.
Ari got a $500 bundle.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the game.
$500 bundle. What is even included in that?
It's just the skin. It's like an
skin
extremely
for a
rare
pro
skin.
player.
Who the hell is $500 for a skin?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
You're broke ass.
There's no reason for that.
I mean, that's just what Riot does sometimes. Like, I remember
I can see Caitlyn not making it in, but I can see Jinx and Vi 100% because Jinx.
Vi 100%.
Jinx has the little traps that she can throw, which would make her very interesting.
They showed Jinx when they first announced the game. They showed Jinx and Echo.
Jinx is in the game. I thought.
She's not playable, but they showed her.
She's not playable. Wow, that's.
Katarina's also like Katarina's the character they've been using to test everything and like implement like mechanics and shit. But they said in an interview that they did so much to her that they don't know where she is in like the meta of the game, so they're like retooling her right now.
Also, that's one of the funny things is Katarina was one of League's flagship title main characters.
Yep.
But she's faded into
Put Kog'Maw in the game.
No one putting Kog'Maw in the game, bro.
And they need to make it so if you kill Kog'Maw first, he starts running around when my other character comes in.
And then you take 50%.
Yeah.
No, but like there are so many characters in that game that are like that are super old. That Garen, Ezreal. I mean, I'm not even like Jax, Jarvan, fucking. Is Jace in the game? Jace probably gonna be in the game, but he's
gonna be in for sure. He'd be a stance character. So
but Lee Sin. What the fuck? Like
he has to be in.
Master Yi. Like I can keep going. Like
keep him out.
I really just want
regardless of who they add.
If they put Misfortune in, I'll be happy and I'll play the game. That's who I want. I want Misfortune. Give me the pirate girl.
The issue is there's so many candidates for characters that have guns, and I feel like
there's a lot of
only so many ways you can make that fun.
Make Misfortune a zoner. I'm playing her.
I just hope that however.
Make Commander an adult character.
Hey. Whoa. Jeez. I was just gonna say I want to see a variety of archetypes because at the moment with the 6 there isn't actually that much archetype variety.
Yeah, they're pretty samey. There's 3 big bodies on the
in the cast of 6.
Darius, Alawi, and Braum.
Yeah. It's 3 big bodies, 3 small. Really, and they have none of the OG main characters. There's no Garen, there's no Ryze, there's no Katarina, no Teemo. Teemo's gonna be in.
No,
he's coming.
Yeah, I
no.
think
Didn't they say they're like it's really hard to put fucking Yordles in this game? Like I'm pretty sure they said that.
The fuck you just called me?
Yordles, man.
I mean, if they could put Charlotte and Granblue, I think they can put Poppy in the game.
And Rocket and Marvel.
Actually, if they pick a Yordle, it'll be Rumble. because he's in the mech.
I don't even know what
he's
the
already
fuck
big.
words y'all saying anymore. I gotta leave this conversation, bro.
Yordles are the little
Yordles are like the little
creatures
furry dudes, right?
Nah,
Who was the one that was in? Who was the one that was in Arcane? It's gonna be that one.
Heimerdinger.
Wait. Oh yeah, it's gonna be him.
Bro.
I'm right there with
What
you.
the fuck is a hybrid?
Bro,
you talking about that little scientist
he's a dude. Yeah, he got like a brain
Yes.
afro and he puts down turrets.
Yeah, that's the guy for sure.
Yeah, bro, he got them turrets. Raise your donors, chat.
If you're playing the game and you have to lane against them, you just go AFK.
Interesting.
Put Nasus in the
How
game,
many-
and
how
then every
many
time I use my
characters
quarter
are
circle
gonna be-
forward, I do more damage.
Well, Ricky, League has like 180 characters at this point. Playable.
Okay, but how many do you think are gonna make it into this fighting game?
Like
especially-
20
At the start, yeah. Like
Have they
20
said
to
the roster?
25. No, they haven't
Oh,
said it.
I
They
can
haven't
see
given
like
a number
20,
yet.
honestly. 20.
How many are playable in the alpha currently?
6.
Like 8?
Just 6.
6. Oh man, so there's a lot left.
But it's
one
an
thing-
alpha, so it's gonna be a while.
The one thing that's like bugging me about this game is that a lot of the clips I've been seeing people get like 50 hit, 60 hit combos in this game, and I just don't think the game needs that.
No game really does any like those.
Well, it's like Marvel effect because that game had fucking infinites that like weren't supposed to be in the game.
Yeah.
Is this
Also,
game
long
hard
ass
execution-wise?
combos. So what they're obviously trying to do is like get people who don't play fighting games to play this, and long ass combos are the thing people that don't play fighting games hate the most.
Yeah, I saw an interesting discussion on Twitter of like someone trying to take the opposite stance on that. It's like, yes, it's important to obviously you have to get in people who don't play fighting games, otherwise, you know, you don't have a large enough player base. But at the same time, if you want the game to not just fade out, it has to be the depth has to be there for the people who do play fighting games.
And I'm part of that group because I actually don't like how I don't like the controls in that game, really.
Yeah,
I forget
the button
the
mechanics are
buttons
fucking
all
weird.
the time, dude. I'm like, how do I grab? How do I like? I hate it.
Does
Grand
it
Blue
feel-
has done it the best by far.
Does it feel like a pad game, or does it feel like a fight?
It's neither.
Real? Wow. Okay. Sure. Okay. That tells me
Like,
everything. Thank
because there's no motion inputs, you got to do like all your specials with a button, but they're also directional inputs. So it's like
Every
I
super
guess
in
you
the
could
game
say
is
it's a
down
pad.
down input. It's weird.
You could argue that it's pad like, but like it's very strange.
That's really weird.
Okay.
They probably
I had
designed
another
it that way
question.
though, because they were like new players aren't gonna spend money on fight sticks and shit like that. So
I think they just need to hit like the middle ground. I like the way all the modern fighting games are doing it, where like there is what's called a casual mode, and then there's
thing
the
they have to
classic
that
mode.
is when you pick like your characters, you can pick like a play style thing, and if you pick the fusion mode or whatever,
the pulse,
you can just it turns your controls into Dragon Ball Fighters.
Sure.
See, the thing you were talking about, like what's going to get casuals into this or whatever, but like the one thing that I'm thinking that I haven't really seen from any of the stuff they've shown of it yet is like, have they announced that they're going to do full on alt costumes? Because I feel like if you could do
yes.
if you sell
There's an Ari
skins-
costume on the battle pass.
It's a Riot game. It's,
there
that's
is.
like all their
Okay.
money is gonna come from.
That's,
that's what they're
I was
doing.
gonna say. I feel like that's where they're going to make the money from the casuals
That's
or in
all
the
their money
skins,
is, yeah.
and bringing over all
Especially
the
it's
skins
gonna
from
be-
League of Legends. And
Have they said it's going to be free?
Yeah, I think it's
I
gonna be free.
believe the game's gonna be free.
Yeah.
And they
so
said
then there's
all the
going to be about
characters would be free.
250 skins at launch.
yeah, right.
It's a Riot game. It's gonna be free, and there's gonna be a million things to buy. That's just their MO.
I'm like, I'll tell you, I'm just happy they're actually doing free characters. Because that was like the one thing with this game is like,
They always do
if they're gonna make it free, are they gonna charge per? I mean, but like, to what extent? To what extent? Yes, you're right. They do.
And you unlock them just like every other Riot game.
Yeah, but my thing is like, how much time? I guess that was my concern. Is that's how much time does it take to unlock stuff?
If they're priced like modern League skins too, I'm not ever buying them. Or Valorant prices, get me out of here.
Valorant is way much worse than
What's the regular price?
Valorant characters
insane.
like $10 when they come out right away.
Did you say
and then what they
Valorant
have,
is like $10 for a gun skin?
No.
I mean, it's like
gun.
a rap.
They're
here.
100. 100.
They're way.
No. Everybody relax. Everybody relax. For
That's like a bundle.
There's like
for
it's
a
like every
bundle.
game. There's like a super special one.
But generally, one gun skin is like $10. Generally,
That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought.
I mean, it depends on the gun, but obviously, like 50.
The gun skin's fine because
a
that's what
knife
you
skin
see
is
in the
like
game.
40, 50 bucks.
Because
But
that's one of the
$10
funny
bucks,
things
I
to me in Overwatch, was how much money people would spend on skins when you're looking at your hand the whole game. You just it's just how other people view you. It's just funny.
I'm
fighting a Riot player right now, by the way.
They suck at their games. Every time I've played a Riot player in League, I've had to turn my chat off.
Okay, if I beat them,
How do you know you're fighting a Riot player? Do they have like a little
Riot in
avatar
their name.
next to them?
yeah, if they have Riot in their name, then yeah.
Are the employees required to call themselves Riot Blank?
Normally, yes. For like their forums and stuff, you normally have Riot something else.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you can't, as a non-Riot employee, put Riot in your name at all.
And I don't like that because Riot employees don't know what the fuck be going on in their games because they join the game and they got Riot in their name and everybody's on their best behavior.
I'm pretty sure Riot employees
they need to go on. They have to have like undercover shoppers, dude.
They make changes to the game that they play if they're getting shit on. They're like, okay, I got destroyed by this Omen. All right, I'm gonna nerf Omen this patch.
I don't think
I'll
that's
do
true
it in
at
real
all.
time too.
I don't think that's true whatsoever.
And yeah, for the chat, I don't even know if we mentioned it really that much, but the inputs for supers in this game are just Smash Bros. You don't even have the option of doing quarter circle. I don't think. Do you?
It's just
No, you don't.
accessibility for everybody.
No.
I expected it to be that way though.
Yeah, I don't mind
weird
that.
It's
That's
so
fine.
forced.
I think in the long run, they should make a separate mode that lets you do.
Yeah, if Street Fighter can do it, I think your game can do it either as well. I mean,
Why? Why does it need to be that way though?
I don't know. I don't like the control scheme at all.
Let's see.
Small nitpick. I wish these games would have like a thing where you could just change those symbols to show like your PlayStation button or whatever controller you're using. Instead of it
like
showing
the button format?
Yeah, like
yeah.
Because when I want to learn combos, I get confused. I wish there was just a way you could like press.
Some games let you do that.
Yeah, some games do. I hate when they don't because I just get like confused. I wish it would just let you just
Caliber
change
is the
it
worst
to...
for that, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know even what's the other one? I don't even think Street Fighter. Does Street Fighter let you do it?
Grand Blue. I think Grand Blue does, right? Yeah, because I was playing it with a PS5 controller the other day on my PC.
Yeah.
That was actually always the thing that, like, if I'm watching people combo and their inputs are their controller inputs rather than the moves, it's like, bro, I don't know what X is for you. Just change it to light, medium, heavy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just an option.
Yeah, I think quite a few modern fighting games have that as an option now.
Yeah. Because this one's just like, especially this game, it has like a different type of. Because they all have different ones. It's not like
they have
everybody
two special
agrees.
buttons and a light, medium, heavy. It's weird.
Yeah.
So for this game specifically, have they said within the alpha how long it's going to last, and then also when the actual game
Alpha's
is
done in like
6
5
more
days.
Yeah.
Okay. And the game is still scheduled for next year, right?
I think.
We don't even know.
So the assumption is that there's going to be like a beta or something next year?
I don't think we even have a release window.
Really?
I feel like if at this point having an alpha for a fighting game, it's probably like a year and a half out max.
I mean, they took their sweet ass time up to this point. Who knows?
That's
It's not your average fighting game, that's for sure.
Yeah, I guess.
That is true.
Have any of you played like duos or tag team, like two people
I've
on
played
the same
against
team
them.
fighting somebody?
I've heard it's incredibly fun, and most people that have done the duos have been saying that it's the most fun way to play the game.
Duos is how I played the game at Combo Breaker. Yeah, that was when I first.
Is it not meant to be played that way? Because that was my confusion. Is like, is this game competitively meant to be played?
It could be played either way, I guess.
But what's gonna be like when they go to Evo? Are they expecting?
Yeah, like I don't think it's going to be a multiverse situation where they're
That's the
making it
question.
for that.
I assume they can just enter however.
Yeah.
Oh, you think? Okay. They could deadass if they want to do 2v1. Okay, it's valid.
I could see it more of like a side event.
Oh, that's
unless the community for the game decides they want duos to be the main thing, I definitely could see that as like a side.
Because you could do that in the lobbies. Like you could be 2 people versus 1. It's not like
Sure.
So
I know there have been a
it
few.
doesn't force you to play 4 people?
No,
No,
you
it
can
doesn't.
2
You
people
can
playing
be-
against 1 person.
Yeah.
There have been a few
that's how
like
they had it
duo
set up.
tournaments
Chris G
already.
and Justin Wong.
Justin, what?
Justin Wong.
You wrong for that.
What?
Shut up.
Hold on, I'm leaving. Hold on.
Thank you. Anyway, continue, Roger.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything else to talk about when it comes to Double Knockout? Otherwise, we can move on to any of the other games we've been playing. Well, that's the name of the game.
No,
That's how they
fuck
keep
it's
saying
No,
it.
it's not.
It's not.
That's
It's
not the name
not.
of the game, bro.
So we're just saying 2XKO then.
That's the name of the game. Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
came out and said that's the way it's pronounced.
All right. If that's the way it's pronounced, that's the way it's pronounced. Let me ask you a question. Hey, Fidel,
Yes.
how do you pronounce the new Fox girl's name from Honkai Star Rail? Because I know you've been playing that too.
Is it Yunli? No, she's not in there. What's her name again? Damn it, I forgot. I don't remember her name.
Now, have you played through the whole new expansion so far? Have you done all the new companion stuff? Did you do your pulls?
I did my pulls. I finished up to the end of the mission where like they go to the underground cell or whatever with the robot thing.
You're caught up. You're caught up.
on
The
stream.
same way I'm
Yeah.
caught up. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you did it on stream. So how are you liking streaming it?
No, I did not do it on stream. I just
Oh,
I
you
did
didn't
it.
do it. Oh,
not. I'm telling you, I could not play this game on stream, man.
Telling you,
I
it's a good stream game.
No, bro, I can't stand them. And
It is. It's the
never
only one
shut
that I
up,
think
bro.
is a good stream game.
I can't do it, man. They talk and they talk and they talk and they talk. There's no. I just can't do it, bro. But I mean, I enjoyed the story.
Mental stimulation when he streams.
I do need mental stimulation. At least give me.
Your
give me at
chat's
least
mental
one
simulation. Talk to the chat while they're yapping. Who cares?
Yeah. See,
I
that's
wonder
then
if,
I don't
like-
like it.
I wonder if in like 10 years, long games will have the option to just have like Subway Surfers on the side for people like this.
I hope so. I hope so. I really do.
I think you need to get your ADHD diagnosed.
No, bro. I just can't. I don't think the dialogue is even that great for them to be talking for like 30-minute stretches.
One
and
thing
having
I
to
hate
do
about
one
Hoyo
fight.
games is when they're like the Terminator X 52,000 is in hyperdrive right now. Like they just
Yes,
don't
no, they
shut the
do that.
That's how,
They
see,
do
that's,
that. That's
that's
what I'm
why
saying.
I have pretty much stopped playing Zenless since the last show. Like, because it's a lot of stuff
They
like
do be
that.
yapping, bro.
It's all
They do.
stuff
Yeah,
like that in
but
Zenless.
at least Zenless-
I'm on the I'm still on like the interlude mission before I get into the next chapter. Because every time I
psychotic,
turn it on, I'm like, all right, today's the day. I'm gonna get through it because I really do want to get to the next portion. People have said the next portion's good, and it's literally that. It's like you go to the video store, and then it's one little mission, and it's just
non-stop. Yeah.
And I'm at the point where like it's not even stuff that you can skip. You know how sometimes you're doing like the side missions and it gives you the summary.
Dude, Hoyo
It's
games
stuff
don't
they
let you
have
skip
to
their
talk.
shit. They're it's insane.
It's all, but see, Zenless at least
You can
they
skip
have a
most of the
skip
Zenless
button.
dialogue, yeah, and it actually,
Skip button is endless. It's great because like, I want that. Yeah, I like the summary thing, and I'd like that for their other games. But like, at least for me with Honkai, you can kind of mash through it, and it doesn't really matter. Whereas with Zenless, the stuff that you're mashing through, it's like then you just go into another menu, and then it opens up another menu, and then like even your dailies are annoying to do right now. I cannot. I want to like it.
The dailies are super
They are.
simple.
They are super annoying comparatively. The different menus and stuff that you're doing.
Bro,
at least
your
in
dailies,
Hawkeye, like
your
with
dailies
Version
on
Universe,
CZZ are logging on, drinking coffee, and opening your store and like talking to the dog and scratching the shit. That shit takes literally 30 seconds. What are you saying to me?
it feels like it takes longer.
No, it
I don't
doesn't.
know. Or maybe I'm playing the dailies wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But like it feels like it's taking a long
They take
time.
literally a minute tops. Totally.
Maybe I just don't like that game then. I don't know. I want to like it.
There's a patch coming out tomorrow.
Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. But
I
right
mean,
now,
you won't be caught up to it.
what, to the patch?
Yeah.
Will you
adding
play, if
the
I
next
give you my
chapter.
login, will you play for
No.
me? Just to,
No, I will not, because I've done all this stuff for myself, and I don't really want to do it again.
So you admit the game sucks then if you don't want to do it again. If the
No,
game was
'cause
good,
I
you'd play
like-
it all over again for
This is
me.
insane.
What if I pay you?
There's plenty of stuff I like.
That is
I
a
don't want to do
Majin
again.
Buu
I'll tell
reach,
you.
bro.
I will tell you straight up. I love Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I'm not playing through that game again after playing the other games because playing through Xenoblade 1 combat is not as good as the other Xenoblade. But I love that game.
If you give me your Nintendo account login, I'll get through Xenoblade 1 for you. If you get through Zenless for me.
But what does that do for me? That doesn't, Roger. That doesn't do anything for me. That's nothing for me.
You could just lie. You could tell people that you played through the whole game again.
And then if I do it for
They'll never know.
here's what's gonna happen, Roger. If I do it for you, you're gonna get stuck like you did with Venat because you don't know how to play the game.
In Xenoblade? I won't get stuck in Xenoblade.
I'm talking about Zenless.
Damn.
Oh, probably.
This reminds me of the time that Roger had more points than McDarrett in that Pokemon Unite game.
That's true. And I beat him in Pokken. I don't know if you heard,
It
did you
reminds
hear
me of
that
that
last
too.
week? That happened last week. We talked about that. How I beat him in
So
Pokken.
let's frame this, okay? Because here we go again.
Well, we already framed it last episode. We don't need to talk about it again.
No.
What we
So
do need to talk about it instead.
Understand.
Hey, Roger, what character are you using?
There it is.
It was Chandelure, of course. I played Chandelure naturally. What do you think?
And what? Wait, now, Chilva, what character do you think I picked?
It don't matter. You don't.
That's exactly right. It doesn't matter.
Bro,
That's what we were telling him.
I got Darkrai. I accidentally picked Darkrai. It's on arcade. You can't go back.
You telling me you can't overcome that matchup against a guy that doesn't play?
Exactly.
No, I
That's my
cannot
point.
because Chandelure presses B,
Darkrai
and when you
is
play
the
anyone else, yes. But the thing is, I understand the game, and I cannot use counterattacks versus Chandelure. It pierces. Yes, it does.
You can't overcome a guy, bro. I guarantee you right now.
I guarantee you, if I got anyone but Darkrai, the character that actually you need to know his combos.
When is the last time you played fucking Pokken, bro?
2017.
Oh my goodness gracious! You might be.
Where that came out from?
I promise you, any fighting game that I've been playing, Roger or Fidel or anything, if they pick any character against me, I'm smoking this shit. No matter.
It is me. I play one character.
What does that mean?
I play one, maybe two characters.
So you play Pokken. That's it. It's your only game.
My thing is, when I play a game, I specialize in a character in a game. I mean, I first off, I won the set. He won one game.
But you lost
he's just over here like
that's what I'm saying. You won though.
He's over here like okay, but when you look at the bracket, what does it say? Right there, 2-1. Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I still took one. It should say 2-0 is what it should say. It should say 3-0.
Oh, do you have to like mentally prepare yourself before each episode?
Damn.
I mean, I'm used to it now.
Damn.
That's even worse.
Damn.
It just happens. I just have to be ready for what it happens.
Well, you know what does also happen, McDareth?
Mm-hmm.
It happens to be that you go to lots of fighting game tournaments. And this past weekend, we had a fighting game tournament with Supernova. Now, how was that? You want to talk to us a little bit about your experience at Supernova? What you did there, what you saw there, how it was in general?
Unfortunately, I feel like Supernova, and I get it, they had to kind of rush out. Well, the name's dumb. But they had to kind of rush it out.
Before you continue, right? I turned on Supernova. I seen Steve versus Sonic. I seen the Steve sitting under a platform and putting up a wall and sitting on the corner of the stage and mining.
Was that was that Kennen? Was that top 8 or so was that Sonic?
It must have been top 8. But who the fuck is watching this shit?
I mean, Sonic's beat a cola right there.
Bro, the first stock took 3 fucking minutes to be taken.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, Sonic's beat a cola pretty quick.
They gotta stop letting that guy get the top 8, bro.
I saw a picture of it was Ken versus Onin, and I think it was Hungrybox took a picture of the setup. Because it was like a stage. It was a stage setup.
No one was there.
Two
Everyone
people were
was
watching out of like
screen.
100 seats, bro.
Yeah, because everyone was watching the main setup, which is right behind that one, and not that one.
No, because it was a fucking Minecraft Steve versus Sonic.
Yeah, everyone knows how it's gonna go. Yes, everyone watched the other match.
Wait, is that guaranteed that Steve is gonna win? Then is that what that is?
It's guaranteed to put you to sleep.
Guaranteed it's gonna be boring.
It's gonna be a long match.
Got you.
Because Sonic is a character that can and will look to time you out, and Steve is a character that will just play for resources. So you're gonna be waiting.
Bro. I'm never watching a Smash tournament again.
But the rest of the top 8 was good.
You know, Sonic's has gotten second at every major this year.
Yeah, that's
every single one.
Consistency, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of insane. But he's lost to like a different person at each one, which is kind of nuts.
It's weird because he got second every single major, and he has good records on every single person who's ranked above him. but they put him as third. So it's like just because he's not able to bring it home. It's just very unfortunate for him ranking wise. But yeah, like there was 5 out of the 8 in top 8 were all from Japan, which was also interesting because they released the new rankings of the players, and a lot of Japan. Like Japan was ranked very heavily. Obviously, 1 and 2 are both from Japan this year. But no, that was good. I mean, Spargo pulled out Roy because Sonic normally beats Spargo. And Spargo came out with Pocket Roy and beat him. So that was good. I enjoyed the top 8. I watched some of the other matches too. I think as a tournament, it's fine. Yeah, he did.
Mango did win Melee. More importantly, though, Junebug got 3rd on fucking Donkey Kong.
Let's go, June.
That shit's crazy as fuck, bro.
What?
That's an absolute king right there.
Let's go, June.
Melee evolving to this day is crazy. I don't even like that game, but I gotta give it its powers.
Melee?
Yep.
Oh, that's
top 3 of
new shit 21 years later, bro.
Yep.
That game is unbeatable.
They got new shit, bro.
Mango and Cody on the rematch kind of packed them up, but still top 3.
That shit's crazy. Melee players are washed now. How they let a DK in top 3. Have you ever heard of players being good, bro? That boy
also, some
bro,
Junebug is nice.
Junebug been nice.
Zane was also
a lot of
sick.
people I never heard of in these top 8s. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the Melee top
Junebug is nice, but I'm not gonna lie, he had a bracket full of foxes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, typically, fucking 5 years ago, that would be a horrible thing. That's why.
But that's kind of cool that a Donkey Kong was good enough to get to top 8. I think that's neat.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, it's always cool when a character that's not so common does well.
Ends up getting at the top.
You know, they fucking change the tier list and shit.
Yeah, they were talking in commentary like, oh, we might have to raise DK up a bit. But I mean, Ult is not as well. It happens in Ult, but there's so many characters in Ultimate that like a lot of characters weren't fleshed out. Like, it's a random. I'm not gonna do the whole conversation with the guy, but the guy was talking to me when I was at this fifth booth about like, oh, well, I play Corrin, and now my friends say I'm carried. It's like, yeah, a year ago, no one would say that. But because Shattuck is now showing people how good Corrin is, now people treat like Corrin like, you know, you're carried if you play Corrin.
Good. I've been saying.
Yeah, just no one played Corrin. But it's like
it was basically just based on whoever's getting results in that exact moment, and then if anyone gets results at all with the character, even if nobody's talked about them, then all of a sudden that character's top tier now.
Yeah, pretty much. But until people say that, everyone thinks every single character in the game is bad, unless a top player is playing them.
That's correct.
What happens when your fandom is potentially one of the stupidest in all the fighting games? But it is what it is.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing that happens in a lot of fighting games. A lot of fighting game communities are kind of like that.
Well, the rest of the event, though, how was the rest of Super as an event? Like, how was it? Was it fun compared to?
It's a step.
You said you met Spiff too.
Alex wasn't there, but everybody else was.
Ooh,
from the Spiff booth.
They're moving around.
Now, can I tell? This is like I'm not even trying to bake, but it is going to come off like I'm baking. This is a real 100% true story. I did not go this weekend, but I'm nearby, and there's a Chick-fil-A. Y'all know we all know the Chick-fil-A. There's a Chick-fil-A right there. Okay, so I'm with my friend, and she's like, "Oh, what's this thing?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a Smash tournament going, blah blah blah."
Yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Are you good? You're doing tricks on it right now.
You didn't even have to say nothing.
Are you good?
You don't understand. Ricky only goes out with men, so it's really like shocking.
Hold on, Zeph.
No, you're right. Zeph, I'm sorry.
Zeph, okay. All right, continue your story. I'm sorry I interrupted.
That's why he was doing tricks on it. I get it.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
All right, that's my bad.
So she was like, yo, what is this? What is this like event? And I was like, oh, it's like a Smash thing. She goes, okay, cool. And the line at Chick-fil-A was long as shit. So we're like, oh, let's go inside. So we go inside, and we're eating inside. And 5 Smashers clearly fresh out of going 0-2 in pools come in. Nigga. The waft that they brought in
was no
crazy. And
how do you overpower a fast food joint smell?
Bro, we were in a Chick-fil-A, bro. I swear on everything.
You should just smell chicken and fries no matter what.
It was insane. So I was like, yeah, thank God, yeah.
I mean, in the venue, it didn't really. There were some people.
It might just be them. Really I'm not making a generalization about everybody. I'm saying that group of 4 or 5.
Stinking ass.
Thanking booty ass.
That shit is too commonplace, bro. It's actually insane.
I don't understand why that is specifically though.
It's just
priorities are messed up now.
Bro, the worst I think I've seen is probably like card game tournament.
Yep, TCG.
Oh, TCGs are
definitely.
Are raving.
That one dude got banned from Magic events because dudes would have their fucking ass hanging out and he'd pray.
But like, I mean this as a general topic of conversation, whether it's like gaming stuff or trading card games or whatever. Like, why not shower? I don't understand.
Being in the shower is me wasting precious time I could be playing my damn game, bro.
Right, I could be
or
doing
eating
right
or
now.
eating Cheetos.
They're not people that do that aren't well adjusted. You can't have the same thought process. Like they don't value.
I know
showering
plenty of people who aren't
hygiene
well
at the
adjusted, but
same-
when I talk to them, I don't like recoil with how bad they smell. Being well adjusted and taking a shower, it's like
no. What I'm saying is they don't value hygiene the same as a regular human being.
I just literally don't understand that.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
it's good you don't.
this,
Hey,
right?
but you're not in that mindset.
Imagine
You're
you're
not
in
like
your
them.
pools. Yo, stanky booty ass distracted all your opponents. They got more than one thing to focus on now.
Yeah, folks on the thanking booty ass.
Stanky booty ass.
But
Also,
for the
people are too scared to tell their friends when they smell bad.
That too, man.
I would not be scared. I would tell them straight up, you smell like
a lot
shit.
of people are too scared because they don't want to hurt their feelings or get in a fight. But usually
don't
people be
care.
like, "Oh, okay, thanks, bro."
Okay, so this
100%
reminded me of
they
a story. Okay, so this one we were kids, some way long ago. But a work colleague of my mom, me and my brother, and then her two sons, we went to a water park. One of her sons did not like wipe himself properly, and he reeked. It was awful. And going to a water park, my mom made sure that we went no thing that he went on. We were on every time we went to the water, it was something completely different.
He was leaving streaks on the water slide, man. That's unbelievable.
Did have his mom with him?
Yeah, no, his mom was there.
And his mom didn't say anything?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know.
At that point, you euthanized the mother. You euthanized the mother. You find a way to end that.
We were like
That's
way younger. Like, I think I was like 6 or 7.
Okay, so that's on the mom then.
Oh, you could
100% that's on the mom.
But like, yeah, it was bad.
You're at a water park. You're filled with water. There's a way to take care of that pretty easily.
I feel like that's bordering on child neglect.
100%.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, that was like a
That's
very long
actually
time ago.
disgusting,
But whenever
man.
I hear this conversation, that comes back to mind, and like, yeah, that was bad. It's like a cow died.
Hopefully he's
Man.
okay now.
Oh my gosh, that's.
I hope so. Yeah.
Okay,
Speaking of
back to Supernova. Hold on.
Yeah, right.
So my thing is, besides the name,
the vigil for that kid.
I did. I like that you stopped the segue, knowing what I was going to say next. That's good. So continue.
The theming, obviously they had to change it because they can't have Smash in the title, but they also got rid of they had really cool banners at SmashCon of every single Smash character, the number they are on the roster, and the year they joined. Those are gone, so that's unfortunate. The arcade, well, this isn't their fault, but the people who supply the stuff for the arcade also had a rhythm and fighting game tournament the same weekend, so the arcade wasn't as good. They used to have a Pokemon whole setup that was Pokemon stuff, so they did you could go there and play TCG. They had a schedule time for TCG. They had a schedule time for Pokken. They did Pokemon Stadium. They didn't do that. They had what was it? Supernova Junior, so a place for kids, but it's okay, that's not nothing to do for me.
Wait. They
They had a Weenie Hut Junior?
Weenie Hut Junior.
Crazy.
It's not rare.
Weenie Hut General.
It seems like
What do you mean it's
the
not
best thing
rare,
to
dude?
do at a
Until-
Smash tournament.
Until 4 years ago, 14-year-olds were renting hotel rooms with 21-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's really tough.
Yeah,
It
I don't
just seems
understand
insane.
why they had it. I mean, I get it because enough people are coming from the local area and just bringing their
I
kids. But
guess.
it's yeah, I didn't. That felt a little out of touch. So it's I'd rather they do the Pokemon thing. Kids can do that.
Yeah.
So it just for an event besides the tournament and besides just playing Smash, it felt like a step back. Because my gripe with SmashCon from the very first one was always they call it Super Smash Con, but nothing about this feels like a convention. Just feels like a tournament. But as they
What's
kept
the
going,
deal?
it got better and better. But now I feel like it's stepped back.
Why can't they use the word Smash? Nintendo doesn't own that.
And that was in the guidelines that came out from Nintendo. That
Right.
basically, you cannot advertise your tournament using a Nintendo brand. That's why Smash Factor is S Factor. Smash Con is now Supernova.
So you
Any
can't
tournament that had a
advertise your
name,
Nintendo tournament with while you're playing Nintendo games at your Nintendo tournament with a Nintendo
yeah,
tournament.
you can no longer. Yeah, you can no
Nintendo
longer do that.
console?
I just don't understand, like, if their branding was Super Smash Con, that was the name of it, why not
Yes.
just go with, like, SSC as your branding? Like, just do it, instead of doing a whole new name change, especially when the drama happened.
Did they, so
Yeah,
did they
exactly.
just move away entirely from convention format? Now it's just a tournament?
I mean, no, not really. They like the flow up, the setup of everything is still the same, still artist alley, still all this stuff. They just had
Okay.
less extra stuff. My thought
That
is
sucks,
probably because they had a rush to make sure they could still do the damn thing since they had to change the name and everything. I think that's probably why all the rest was like less. I mean, they had some stuff like EE did a talent show, and I saw that from like I was at the Spiff booth. Some
Coney
people had
did a
fun with
thing.
that. Yeah, Coney did something there. So there was some things. Just all that stuff wasn't interesting to me. So like for me, it felt like less. But for people who enjoyed that, there was still stuff. They still did karaoke at night. The one night, which they did those the other nights before or other times before. So there was still stuff. It just felt like overall there was just less. Besides that,
because it did seem like I remember the first Smash Con was a joke, but
Right.
it seemed pretty good
it was just a tournament.
the last time.
Like first Smash Con was a tournament with a shit ton of setups. That was like
Yeah.
the special thing about it. But like, yeah, last time I thought they were definitely moving in the right direction. This is a bit of a step back, but all I can hope is like now that they got a name that they hopefully sticks, they'll change it again. But now that they got a name, and then they can just flesh it out from here. Hopefully, as they keep going, it gets better from here. That's because I mean it's the one tournament a year I go to still because it's close enough that me and my friends just drive down and just go to it.
Conventions seem like a thing that Nintendo themselves is missing out on in terms
I mean,
of
they
like,
just
'cause-
did Nintendo Live last year. The only reason they didn't do one this year is literally because of the bomb threats with Splatoon. They had one set in place, and there was a guy that literally lost in Splatoon too many times that he called up Nintendo multiple times and said, "I'm going to blow up the Nintendo Live," and then they canceled Nintendo Live because of that. So that's the only reason why there's not one. I'm sure there will be eventually. They will have another Nintendo Live. But
I don't think the answer is bending the knee to a terrorist. I think it's more just hiring better security and more security. Like,
to be fair, it wasn't the American one. It was the one that was in Japan, and it was like that there had been multiple threats, and there were other reasons behind it. So yeah, it was different because the one that they had last year at PAX was more of like a testing ground kind of thing, where they didn't guarantee that it would be at the next PAX, and I don't think it is at this PAX. I think Nintendo has a presence there, but I don't think they have like a full-on Nintendo Live type thing. But I think once the Switch 2 generation kind of kicks in, I think they'll probably end up bringing it back because it sounded from all the like analytics that people were talking about from like friends that work at Nintendo that it was a big success. So I can't imagine that they're not going to end up doing it again. And it really was a lot of fun.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like I'm surprised they don't do it because they're one of the few companies that can play on like nostalgia and their like world designs so much easier.
Yeah, so easily.
And I am glad
know
you
why
bring
they
up.
do it.
Oh, go ahead.
They don't do it because they lose money on it.
Well, yeah, exactly. I think that's the big thing is that they don't really see a giant return on investment on it. But I'm glad you bring that up because there is kind of a Nintendo convention that's going on later this week, which is Pokemon Worlds in Hawaii. So this upcoming weekend, for people who are not familiar, we have the Pokemon World Championships.
Don't they usually show something on Sundays?
They do, which is what I'm going to get to in a little bit. But I was going to say that for the past however many years, these world championships have kind of become more like conventions. They've had a lot more event type things, like the one that happened last year in Japan. Yeah, it is really fun. It is really fun.
Yeah.
But it's becoming more and more like that. I feel like it has always kind of been like that, but they're doing now more side event things. They're having more exclusive merchandise. They are making it into more of like a convention. And just like you said, Zeph, they are probably going to be announcing something during closing ceremony this year, as they always do. Last year they had a bunch of TCG related announcements. They always announce where the next Worlds is going to be. But this year we're in a weird situation because we have a mainline game that they would probably announce something for, that being Pokemon Legends ZA, that we have not seen in a long time. The game is now rumored to be later to be releasing later in the year than people were expecting. Again, we have not seen any gameplay of the game. This feels like the opportunity to show it.
That's what I've said. Like consistently, I think over the past year of doing this show.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know where I heard it, but I heard that we shouldn't expect any news on that game until next year. And now that seems to line up pretty well with what they're saying. So I don't know what they show.
Yeah, I do feel like they will show something related to that though at the World Championships. I do whether it's like the only thing about it is that like the Legends games are single player focused, right? And so it would be weird during something multiplayer focused to then announce something that is single player focused.
Something I've wanted them to do. I don't want PvP added because I would like them to keep experimenting with the battle system and stuff.
Sure.
And doing new things. But I don't see a reason why there can't be PvE content. Like I don't understand why I can't do raids with my friends at the very least.
Well, I know there's going to be a raid event happening in Scarlet and Violet during it. They have like the Gimme Ghoul raids happening. And then they've got, I think there's like a specialty Sylveon that you can get for the World Championships. There's always Pokemon Go stuff. I'm sure they'll announce a new Pokemon Unite type thing. I mean, I hate to get McDareth's hopes up. We were just joking about it earlier.
You already know where I am. So it's
but I actually genuinely think that is a potential possibility solely due to the fact that there's no like multiplayer thing they could really announce for Scarlet and Violet. And I think that would be a sizable multiplayer type announcement that they could do. That's not related to Legends ZA if, the rumors are true and they just really don't want to show it again until next year. If the game actually does end up releasing at some point next year. But again, I'm sure there'll be some type of Unite announcement. I'm sure there'll be some type of TCG announcement. There's a rumor about them having a full Team Rocket set coming back, which I think would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I would say it'd be cool for them to announce Pokken at Worlds since they had like the farewell video was at Worlds.
Yeah.
Did you guys see they're adding a non-evolving Psyduck to Unite?
Oh no, I did not see that.
Why?
It's just
as a
Psyduck.
playable character, Psyduck?
Yes.
Okay, that's weird.
What the?
People love Psyduck.
I mean, that's true. He
Lots
is
of
one of the
them
most
love Psyduck.
popular. Yeah. But anything else that you guys expect out of Worlds? It's weird because obviously this past weekend they just brought Pokemon Mystery Dungeon to NSO. And I think some people were expecting that we were going to get like a Pokemon Presents this week in the lead up to it. That doesn't seem to be the case. So, yeah. Anything else that you guys think might happen?
I don't know. We're in a weird stage. Like Pokemon is doing something that's going to take a while for once, and Nintendo is in like a transitional phase.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying right. Bandai Namco set up that Team S or whatever that's meant to be working on a new Nintendo project. And you know.
Team Smash is what it is.
Okay, but how do you lose to Roger and Pokken?
Bro.
All right.
It'll be in the vlog when that happens eventually. Oh, one thing before this is not Pokemon again. Thinking about Evo and Supernova. I think I remember to call that shit Supernova. So with at both of those, chilling out the Spiff booth and talking to them about stuff with the sales. I will also say thanks again to everyone who has been supporting that. Everyone should have their stuff by now. I know some people international or other things are still being delivered, but a lot of people have them and been enjoying people tweeting out the Japan Time account and with their posts of it, enjoying what they've gotten. Also being at the event and seeing people purchasing this stuff because at Evo, they sold out all the bags, and at SmashCon, they sold out all the hoodies that they brought.
Great.
And they sold a lot of shirts. It's just cool seeing people just walking around wearing the shirts and stuff, wearing the bags, wearing the hoodies with the patches and everything. So,
dude.
More money for the Japan trip fund, man. That's great.
As an update, though,
We're going to Japan.
so some things, something we're discussing for like
time?
around Evo Japan.
The Time podcast.
But an update on that front. So the plan is that the bundles, we're going to end up sunsetting those since we're almost out of clocks and all the bundles are on the clocks. So if you want a clock, stress that, there's less than 10 left. And when they're out, they're probably out unless they change to get restocked. So if you've been waiting on one of those, you should go get those while you can. The the booster packs, seeing as people really like those, are the booster packs and the poster. Basically, it's going to switch to a system if you buy X amount of stuff, kind of bundles, not really, so you can just get whatever. You'll get a booster pack or a poster as a bonus item. And both of those will end up being sold individually. So, like, if you already bought everything and the poster was like beast tier and higher, you can just get the poster itself, and then individual booster packs as well.
Nice.
Plus
Have you
talks
guys
of
done this stuff?
extra patch for an extra person.
I wonder who that could be for. I don't know who that extra
Reggie.
person would be. I don't know. Yeah, it would probably be Reggie. No, one other thing while we're on the topic of announcements, though, because we did tease a big announcement for the show today.
Big, dude.
I mean, I think it's a pretty massive announcement. It's game changing, to be fair.
Oh, let me hear about this.
You guys are used to us doing the show on Mondays. We've been doing the show on Monday evenings for a while now. There has been talk of potentially moving the shows to Wednesdays moving forward. Now, nothing is set in stone yet, but it is easier for certain members of the podcast to be here on Wednesdays instead of on Mondays. It sounds like most people are available on Mondays.
The War Champ too.
War Champ as well. War Champ, since Mondays are his raid day. So we are debating. And rock climbing. What? I forgot he rock climbs. That's right. So we are debating changing the day from Monday to Wednesday for the show moving forward. And we would really, really like to hear your opinion on this. So if you're in the live chat and you want the show to move to Wednesday.
Fuck no.
Why don't you want you want it on Wednesday, Shofu?
Because the shit's already like I already in my mind set time aside on Monday. I'm not doing Wednesday.
I was like, you set aside time on Wednesday, and now your Mondays are open. You could do whatever you want on Mondays. Your Mondays are now free. You don't have to hate Mondays like Garfield anymore. You can actually enjoy your Mondays.
Bro. I'm a content creator. Monday, it doesn't fucking matter what day of the week it is. I'm just
Well, then that'll
saying,
be great.
mentally.
Because the other thing that seems to happen relatively frequently now with our show is that on Mondays we'll do a show, and then we'll talk about something. Say, for example, like Nintendo Directs, and then they usually end up happening on Wednesday mornings and announced for Tuesdays. So this avoids the situation of us running into problems for Nintendo Direct days of having to reschedule things where we already are doing them on Wednesdays. It's not that big of a change, but it is something that we are considering. So again, please let us know whether you want the show to stay on Monday or if you want it to move to Wednesdays. And we may be implementing this as early as the next episode. So keep that in mind.
Lock in.
Wednesday shows, lock in.
Okay, so what's the announcement?
I mean, that's the announcement. That's the announcement. The announcement is we're moving to Wednesdays. That is a massive announcement.
You said we have a. You said we have a massive.
That's huge. I mean, that's
massive. I mean, that's
this
enormous.
show has been Mondays for almost like 10 years. Besides when they
Ricky, you mean the other announcement? Oh yeah, I guess I could also say, by the way, too, I'm leaving the show.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank gosh. There we go.
So that is the other major announcement. So obviously, I have been just so happy to be on this show for the past 10 years.
Man, shut the fuck up, bro.
Have been getting genuinely crazy.
I'll drag your ass back into the show every week.
And I can't necessarily make every
fly over to LA.
I am
right
sad to
now.
announce that I will be missing the next 3 or 4 episodes of the show. I am leaving the show permanently, and it's been an absolute pleasure. Now,
What
with
is
that
blood
being
waffling
said,
about?
Load up.
with that being said, I would like for this last show to be a really good one. So we're going to talk about One Piece a little bit.
Oh, brother.
Bro, you can't.
Oh my gosh.
I can't what? I can't what?
You can't like use. I'm gonna leave the show. Let's talk as a way to talk about One Piece.
All right, that's fair. Then let's talk about something else. Actually, you know what? I'm not actually leaving the show. Obviously, no huge surprise. What a shock! What a shock! But I know. But I do actually want to take this opportunity to talk about something kind of serious. This is not a joke or a bit or anything. This is actually some sad news that came out earlier
Roger
today.
has monkeypox.
Bro, okay, now you're just going this is actual sad news. So we were talking about Pokemon. I was going to do a transition earlier talking about this, but unfortunately, Rachel Lillis, who is the voice actress for Jessie in Pokemon, Misty, and Jigglypuff in the Smash Brothers games, it was announced today that she passed away after a battle with breast cancer. Yeah. Really super talented actress, incredible, huge part of all of our childhood. But yeah, she passed away earlier today. She was like, what, 47 too? I mean, really young. Yeah. 46, man, unbelievable. So yeah, we just wanted to send our condolences to Rachel Lillis and her family. Obviously, again, so much of us, Pokemon was a huge part of our childhood. And, and Misty and Jessie were a part of that, So may she rest in peace. Yeah, absolutely. We had a moment. Maybe I'm not going to do that transition. Let's instead just talk about. I was going to talk about Hi-Fi Rush stuff. Let's talk about One Piece Day really briefly. Let's talk about some of the stuff that came out of One Piece Day.
Isn't that a good thing though?
That is.
He was going to
Yeah,
say.
of course. I was going to. I was
what he was going to say.
I know exactly what the segue was going to be.
Right, exactly. That's why I was like, I'm not going to do that for Hi-Fi Rush. So One Piece Day, they announced some pretty big news in regards to the One Piece remake that is going to be happening, essentially the One Piece Kai. They have announced that the series director for this new One Piece remake series is going to be Masashi Koizuka, who is the director of Attack on Titan. This is animated. This is the new One Piece anime remake that is getting released.
That's still running?
Yes. Yeah. Well, technically, to be fair, they did this with Full Metal Alchemist also did this too. So Full Metal, yeah, they did. Brotherhood was running as the original Full Metal was going. They absolutely did. Yeah.
Are you
serious? Positive.
The manga was done regardless. So
yeah. Either way.
No, that's not possible because Full Metal Alchemist 2003.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, you
came out after 2003 did.
But the original show started in 2003. It didn't end in 2003, did it?
Yeah, but
2004.
There was overlap. No, but there was overlap for sure.
Hell, and there's
maybe debuted in 2009. It's not looking good for you, Roger.
Oh, well, then maybe I'm completely wrong. Well, either way, it is odd. It is odd that we are getting a remake series, but this is very cool. Like I said, the production staff is awesome. The character designer for this one, also coming from Attack on Titan, Kyoji Asano, worked on Attack on Titan and Spy Family recently. The head of WIT Studio, obviously, Tetsuya Nakatake, he worked on Attack on Titan. So we got a lot of the Attack on Titan staff, and the animation producer for Attack on Titan is also making his way over to this One Piece remake. For those of you who don't know what this is, basically The One Piece is a remake series that is going to be condensing the story arcs of One Piece and sort of like pacing it out correctly. But they also mentioned during this announcement for One Piece Day that they are trying to stay very close to the original source material while also doing interesting things with the animation. The teaser images they have shown for this, which we're not going to show on screen because it will get us copyright blocked, are very good. It looks excellent. And overall, it seems like it's going to be
struggling. I guess I guess what the point of this is to make the first part of the anime now.
That is kind of wild. That is wild.
But also, I'm assuming the point here is they want to make the first half of the anime look, well, more than first half, look good, how it looks now.
Because the original, when One Piece first started airing, it was airing in the boxed format, right? And so they didn't have HD up until I think it was like Marineford is when they switched over. It was like Thriller Bark or Marineford, or maybe like the end of Enies Lobby.
And anime, like the landscape of it right now seems to very much be just a fucking animation dick measuring contest. Just whoever has the most stuff happening on screen wins. That's how it feels.
We all win.
Did they say it's ending to a point, or is it like just it's meant to just be a new?
Here's the thing. They mention in the announcement that they put together the staff of like this dream team of all the Attack on Titan and Spy Family people. Because there's the assistant director, I also didn't mention, is the director of Jujutsu Kaisen. So the guy left Jujutsu Kaisen to be the assistant director of One Piece. So
that's one of the exactly what I'm talking about.
But I mean, that's like, there's clearly a lot of people that are moving on to this project that want it to be good and that are expecting it to be running for a long time. They mentioned during the announcement that essentially they put together this team with the purpose of doing this forever, essentially doing this for the entirety of One Piece. But they've already announced that this first season covers the entirety of the East Blue Saga. So the assumption is that each season of this is going to be a saga of the anime.
One Piece abridged?
Essentially, yeah, but they're not really cutting material. It's just they're pacing it correctly, which is going to be great. I think when they get to spot, and the other big thing about this is that this series is partially being funded by Netflix, which I think the reason why they're doing this is because of One Piece live action being such a success, right? And that now there's so many people who are watching One Piece live action who now want to get into the series, and there's not really a good HD way for them to do that. They have to go back and watch the original One Piece anime episodes.
Also, the average person doesn't want to watch 1,000 episodes.
Right. So basically, by doing it where they're going to have these sagas that are seasons that condense a lot of the material and pace out the material correctly and have it with good animation.
It's gonna look so crazy.
Oh my god, dude! I mean, Skypiea is gonna be incredible when they get to
the Enel fight. That fight is already pretty like cool. Where like animation was at that point.
And so knowing how certain things are working with Netflix and with One Piece, my assumption is that if this debuts next year, like late next year, and covers the majority of the East Blue Saga, and this ends up being a yearly seasonal thing, my assumption is that we will be caught up in both at the exact same time for both Netflix and for the live action one and for the animated The One Piece series by Skypiea. That both will be linking up with each other around the same time, so that people who are watching one series or the other can then continue right where they left off from the story with The One Piece. And the other thing about this is you have to take into consideration too is that that One Piece live action is not going to cover the entire series, right? Like the actors, by the time we would even get to Marineford, you'd have like 30-something-year-old Luffy running around and stuff, and like Nami and Usopp and stuff would be in their 40s. So they're not going to continue all of that.
One Piece also seems way too hard to keep adapting to with live action as the story goes on. Like the beginning makes the most sense.
The other thing about this is that, again, if you look at the pacing with what's happening with the final saga of One Piece right now in the manga, we're about to leave Egghead, we're moving to Elbaf. Like the pacing of things, knowing we are in the final saga of One Piece in the manga, is basically leading me to believe that the actual anime will basically end a year after the manga ends, and that about 2 or 3 years after the end of the anime is when the One Piece will finally catch up. So they'll have a solid 5 years to just milk the end of the series. So there's a lot of stuff happening with One Piece in the near future, but based on everything, like I said, in terms of the production staff for the One Piece, things are looking pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as a not One Piece person, this is the only way you're gonna get me to watch the series. Just remake, new animation, new stuff. And I can keep up to it week to week.
This also puts One Piece in like it is kind of already, but it puts it even more into the anime internet discussion when the show comes out. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
like they'll be talking about it the same way they'll be talking about whatever current manga or anime.
And speaking of
Fidel, because like it's not even about like the animation quality. It's just like
just
like readjusting the pacing and just like streamlining it and like and it not being like thousands of episodes.
I don't mind how old One Piece looks. When I saw like the first last year or two, I watched like the first 20, 30. Like I like that old animation. It's just having it so that I don't have an intimidating wall ahead of me of 1,000+ episodes.
Right.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic though I was going to say, while we're on the topic of new anime, this is also a pretty big news story that happened since the last show. There was a massive Netflix anime leak of Arcane Season 2, Dan Da Dan, the Ranma remake. There was a lot of stuff that ended up getting leaked online. Terminator, yeah, the new Terminator series as well. This happened, it was last Monday or something? And apparently this was because of the subtitling group that works on subtitling and like localizing a lot of these series, where I guess they had very low security. Apparently the website had one layer of security, and the guy got through it and leaked everything. So yeah, the OP of Dandadan is out there. It's apparently quite good. Arcane Season 2 is already out there. ReZero, the 3rd season of that, already leaked as well. So there's a lot of
Just to clarify, they are unfinished episodes.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are unfinished episodes. Some of them are not. Some of them are like fully done.
I know the Arcane ones.
Done.
Yeah.
The Arcane ones, they're not like finished.
No,
right.
You
Those
can
are still
see
being worked on. Yeah.
Plankton movie leaked too. Good for Plankton.
Plankton movie leaked as well. Didn't they just have a Sandy Cheeks movie?
Well, so
Yeah,
the Sandy movie Cheeks also leaked like 8 months before that movie came out, but that movie did come out. But
well, you know what didn't leak? You know what didn't leak? Some of these D23 announcements. There were a lot of D23 announcements. Now, obviously, you're probably wondering why the heck we got Mickey Mouse with 2 guns right in the very front of this. Well, that's because Disney characters are coming to Fortnite. We're getting the Disney villains coming to Fortnite. So far, we got Cruella. We got who were the other 2? I already forgot them.
Is Maleficent?
Cruella, Maleficent, and Captain Hook have been confirmed. Yeah. And in addition to them being confirmed for Fortnite, I still think it's crazy that they don't have Gaston when he literally has a gun. He's right there. How do you not have Gaston?
I just don't think Gaston is that popular.
I
like
he's also like.
Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna be honest here. Compared to the other Disney villains, what he's just sexist.
Gaston would be fun. Jafar? Where's Jafar?
Sexism is crazy, bro.
Jafar could have a special with his snake
You got the dude trying to kill Tarzan. You got Maleficent. And then you just got a sexist. Like, what?
I mean, that's true. Clayton is right there. He does have a gun. I don't know why they didn't throw him in there either.
Dude, he had the most brutal death in Disney. Still to this day.
And they hung him.
Bro, that shit scared me when I was a kid. Yeah, like
they actually hung him in the thing. Yeah. He his neck gets wrapped around a bunch of vines and then you watch his neck snap. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. The Incredibles are also confirmed for Fortnite. We're getting the Incredibles as the first Pixar characters. And then I'm going to fly through some of these other announcements because there's a lot of D23 stuff, and I don't necessarily think all this is of interest to people. But they announced a ton of movies. Moana 2 got a trailer coming out this November.
Is The Rock in it again?
The Rock is in it again. There was a trailer for the absolute dog shit looking Snow White live action remake. That comes out in March. There was a teaser for the Lilo and Stitch live action remake coming out in summer 2025.
The Stitch model actually looks pretty good.
What'd you say? Stitched as a slur?
Yeah, you didn't hear that?
Yeah, and like the first 3 seconds of the reveal, he says the N-word, bro.
Bro, no, he doesn't.
No, he does. Listen to it. Listen to the beginning of that teaser.
Wait. I just clicked it. Wait.
Yeah, listen to it. He just says it straight up. Yo, listen to it, yo. Ricky, look, press that. Put in the podcast thing. Listen to that. He says it.
Okay.
There's no way.
That is actually kind of crazy. It's not. He's not saying it, but it sounds close enough.
He definitely said it. He's pushing.
But he has the pass. Of course, he can say it. He's colored, and like he's blue and stuff.
I guess
he's a fucking alien, bro. What?
Whoa, yo.
He's not.
He's.
Huh?
You can't call him that.
He literally is an alien.
We can call him colored, but not an alien.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my God. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. Incredibles 3 got announced. They announced Incredibles 3 is coming out. They announced that Toy Story 5 is being released, with the plot being that apparently the toys are against technology, and yet in the same sentence that they basically said it's going to be the toys versus the iPad generation, apparently the bad guy for the movie, and this is not a joke, this is not a troll, the bad guy for the movie is literally 50 Buzz Lightyears that are stuck in play mode, which is like, what the hell are they doing? That movie is going to be horrible. Also, people are saying this is a prequel. Yeah, exactly. People were saying, oh, it's a prequel because Woody's there. No, it's not a prequel because Forky is there too. And Forky was from Toy Story 4. So this is definitely a sequel. So, yeah. They got that. They announced Frozen 3, but we already knew about that. They also teased that Frozen 4 is coming afterwards, of course, because it makes them a lot of money. They showed a teaser for the new Pixar movie coming next year called Elio. Looks like it's going to be not great. They announced a sequel for Zootopia called Zootopia 2, and now this time there's snakes. And then they
There's
announced
definitely going to be some art about that fucking snake, bro.
100%.
Wait, were there no
What do you think
snakes in the
going to
first
be?
movie?
There were no reptiles in the first movie. The whole thing is that now there's a marshland with reptiles moving into
Where were they
Zootopia.
the whole time?
They were excluded. They were racist. I don't know. They just didn't leave them.
I thought the first movie was already about racism.
Well, this one's going to be about it too because Disney has no new ideas. Speaking of which, we got Mandalorian Grogu. That's going to be the new Star Wars movie. It's going to be a Mandalorian movie. They announced a bunch of D23 shows, including Skeleton Crew, which is apparently Star Wars.
D23 Disney Plus.
It's everything. It's D23 is everything. They announced a bunch of Disney. Yep.
Oh, I thought it was I didn't even know it was an event. Okay.
It's an event. Yeah.
Some bullshit where they said they were gonna do. Here's all our Disney game present, and it was just Fortnite.
Yeah, all the people that were waiting for Sora and Fortnite. I mean,
they 100% got rid of their game studios, so those don't exist anymore.
Well, I mean, they
But
could have
I
done
feel
Kingdom Hearts.
I feel like they could talk about their technically they could have shown MVC. Technically, they could have shown
100%.
Epic Mickey. They could have shown Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, but I think that's also a matter of Marvel Rivals definitely, but I think like certain games they want the developers to show because that's the audience that
I guess
consume.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the new idea, the big new IP from them is the new Pixar movie called Hoppers, in which a girl hops into the mind of a beaver in order to learn more about beavers.
A robotic beaver.
The real thing. Yep. Also, I want to ask you something, specifically Coast, because you brought this up, that it's a robot beaver. Is there another Disney franchise in which someone transfers their mind into a synthetic robotic creature to live as that creature? I'm pretty sure there's another Disney franchise that has that exact concept.
It's a common trope in general.
But I do think it's odd.
I don't know.
Not Avatar. They literally have Avatar.
I didn't watch Avatar.
You got they on Avatar, right?
And they announced the third Avatar movie coming out next year called Avatar: Fire and Ash. So literally, they are just now ripping off their own ideas. That is
This is the most. This D23 was the most like, oh my god, there's like nothing.
Is this the place where
there's
Marvel
stuff, but it's
happened
just
too?
all sequels,
Yes,
man.
yes, they
That's
all
what I'm
announced
saying.
it.
There's nothing about this was refreshing. It was all like, it feels so exhausting when here's the fourth entry, here's the fifth entry, here's this like random idea that's trying to be different, but it's just another variant of that idea. Like
Something I really liked. I thought the writing overall was pretty bad for The Boys season 4, but I laughed when they showed like their Avengers,
their MCU,
A hot cinematic universe,
that shit was funny.
And you're like, I don't mind sequels either. I just wish they felt.
Nah, bro. Like,
at least
why
have a
are you
unique
making,
animation
we
style.
don't need Toy Stories, bro. Like,
Toy Story, they should really leave dead.
I
don't know why
It ended on a plot.
They
or
do
on a
it for
cliffhanger,
kids.
but also like Woody was done. So
I mean, they just do it for kids. That's why it's not about. They don't care about like the story integrity. It's like kids like Toy Story, and they just want kids to have it.
Actually, do kids even like Toy Stories?
No,
anymore?
bro.
Not really.
They make $1 billion.
Fucking go to the fucking theater
Yeah,
for the
I'm glad you bring that up because that did seem to be the theme for the latter half of the other big announcements, which was like all the parks announcements. It is very clear they are tailing to like Disney adults right now.
Yeah,
that like
a park for villains and stuff.
They are so clearly too scared out of their mind for that Epic Universe park that's in Orlando because all the stuff they announced is mostly like the big stuff beyond like the Avatar thing coming to Disneyland and the Coco ride.
What?
Right. So Epic Universe is the new Universal park that's in Orlando where like all the
that's what I was
Nintendo
thinking.
stuff is going. So like Nintendo World with Donkey Kong opens in Orlando next year. And then in 2027 is going to be Hyrule. So there's a lot of big Nintendo stuff going over there that's now giving Disney kind of a little bit of competition.
I know like people love Disney, like the park.
Right.
I hear people often say as a Disney fan, they found universal to be a better experience.
And so a lot of the stuff they announced during D23 is they announced that there's going to be like a Monsters Inc. land coming to Hollywood Studios. There's a Villains land coming to Magic Kingdom. There's also the Cars land from California is going to have like a new variation that's going to be in Magic Kingdom. Like a lot of the stuff they announced is specifically, there's like a whole refresh of Animal Kingdom, I think they said, for like Indiana Jones or something. They're removing the dinosaur area. So they're announcing a lot of stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a cool, like, there is some cool stuff. Like the villain area is going to be cool.
Removing the dinosaurs is insane.
But they are. They're getting rid of the dinosaur area. Not going to be there anymore. Now it's going to be, didn't they say like it's Mesoamerican or something? And it's going to be, they're doing like Encanto and Indiana like Jones.
Moana, I think, as well.
There. Moana, yep. And then the craziest announcement of all of these is they finally announced they're going to do a Lion King land, which everyone's been asking for.
Finally.
But
it's not in Animals in
Paris.
But it's not in Animal Kingdom. It's in Disneyland Paris, and it's not. And it's not based on the animated movie. It's based on the live action one.
Didn't they also show some Lion King live action movie shit?
They showed
and that's Mufasa. Right? Yeah, of course. So that's their big movie for the holiday season this year is a prequel to Lion King done in the style of the live action Lion King that tells the story of how Scar got his scar.
Remember to watch Sonic movie 3 instead?
Okay, obviously I think it probably definitely costs less. I wish Vera was still here.
I mean, they don't have their 2D animators anymore. They like.
I was gonna say though,
all that down.
I was gonna say, do they not understand how popular 2D animation is right now and worth investing in?
Remember, their excuse is that it's too expensive. The company with infinite money has said
I actually like
too expensive.
Legitimately, at this point for them, it actually probably is because they got rid of all. I'm pretty sure the majority of their 2D animators are gone.
There's no such thing as too expensive for Disney. So that's a bullshit response.
They were thinking about getting bought up by Apple, bro. There is a such thing. There is a world where if stuff goes down, Disney can just go out of business.
I do think so.
Disney was in dire for a little bit.
I mean, the amount of money. Like they have a vested interest in Epic now. Like the amount of money they're making off Fortnite alone could fund.
Yeah, maybe that could fund
stuff. Yeah, I mean, like also Disney Plus, like the amount of money they're making off of subscriptions for that. The theme parks.
Yeah, that's why they have to increase the price.
I mean, they got money. Right. You can't tell me they can't hire an animation team.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying the cost to do it.
Yeah. Instead of seeing Lion King, though, you can go see the Sonic 3 movie in theaters this year.
Sir.
And speaking of Sonic, we have one minor little piece of Sonic news that I wanted to bring up, which is apparently they delisted Sonic Generations on Steam. What happened?
That's what people expected.
They're putting people were worried that obviously because Sonic X Shadow Generations is coming out, that they would delist OG gens. And the reason why people don't want them to do that is because Generations is known for its insane amount of mods. Like it has crazy amount of mods. And so people were just worried they were going to delist it because Sega usually delists their stuff when a new game comes out. But what they ended up doing as a solution is okay, we are going to delist it, but you'll be able to purchase that original version through a bundle that they're going to sell on Steam. So they're going to make a new Sonic retro bundle that'll have OG gens, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Sonic 4, a few other titles in there. So it'll be so it'll be available in a bundle, but it's not going to be the main search when you go on Steam or PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah, it's weird though because that bundle's price can vary so much depending on your Steam library. It could be $200.
No. They announced they're making one that's flat out $60 with all those games, and obviously if you own them, it's cheaper. So that was the best solution, I think, instead of just purely delisting it.
One thing, because correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm pretty sure DX, Adventure 2, and Battle aren't those not on Steam? They're on Steam in Japan.
Right? No, Battle's on Steam.
They're on Steam.
I have Sonic Adventure on Steam.
Yeah, I have Battle for sure.
I think this thing was something else.
I think they got a special. I don't know. They got something that we didn't. I know what you're talking about.
Some game that was Japan only.
What's the opposite right now on Steam? They just recently got Adventure 2 on Steam.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. But we've had it forever. But yeah, this was the best solution they could do for this, which I'm happy because I think it would have been a riot if they just got rid of OG gens because all those mods would have just been wiped.
A big thing also that isn't being mentioned about that. I learned that the people were. I thought it was weird that they were freaking out so much, but apparently the reason is because the pirated version of Sonic Generations uses a different EXE, so it's completely incompatible with every mod. So every mod would need to be rewritten for the pirated version if that game got delisted.
Yeah.
I just am always amazed by how Sega deals with the mod community. Like I've never seen another.
Yeah, Nintendo would have
like
just told you all to die.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, they'd be like, "See you later, bye. It's gonna be $60 now. Goodbye." Yeah. Wow.
Well, it's because they have to. I mean, they are like, I'm telling you, half the reason Sonic's alive is because of like fan
mods.
Yeah, literally, that's it. He, by all accounts, by all sense of logic, Sonic should be a dead series.
Yeah, exactly. No, literally, it's the community that saves that series.
So
It
I'm on
should
the
have died
I'm on
some
the
point
opposite of the
during the week.
spectrum. Whereas like I honestly don't care about fan mods. Just like a couple that like, okay, this is kind of cool, but most of the time I just want to play the main game. But I get it. A lot of people do like the mods, but the idea that all the mods keep the game alive is like, I'm not really.
It's not just
on that
mods. I
same
think it's
train.
everything. It's like fans, the fan stuff they do
Yeah,
for this
fan
series,
stuff
like
in
on
general,
YouTube,
yes, but I don't
mods,
think that
everything.
always means mods. Personally,
No. I don't think so. I think it's just all fan projects, all fan things.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh well.
Hello.
Hello. Oh.
Roger.
All right,
Sega got him.
They got him, boys.
Is this how we lose him?
Maybe he was right about this being his last show.
I mean, that was abrupt though. If
Yeah, it is like net go
prepared
out.
us a little bit more. I mean, well, it doesn't matter. Fidel,
This is just what happens when
take
people
host
start talking
duties.
about Sonic. I'm sorry. I also
People just start
I
dying.
also zoned out.
We're good. So the last thing we wanted to bring up, this is actually breaking news. So basically, the Hi-Fi Rush developer Tango Gameworks has been acquired by Krafton, and is actually going to be brought back to life, as is the Hi-Fi Rush IP. So this is really cool. Hi-Fi Rush was a game a lot of people liked. And the one big thing to bring up regarding this, because a lot of people don't know who Krafton is that Krafton is the publisher of PUBG. So basically the PUBG guys bought Hi-Fi Rush. And now it's going to live. So even though obviously Hi-Fi Rush was taken out in that Microsoft acquisition, it's not going to be the case anymore. Hi-Fi Rush coming back.
Nice.
We happy about this?
I don't really. I'm indifferent.
Okay.
It's cool to see if that series keeps going, but now I mean, people were saying, oh yeah, they bought the studio and all this stuff, and they're like, oh, and they hired all the developers. It's like, well, no, they made a call. Developers can come back. So it's like now it really depends on who goes back and if they have the same people there who are, have the same vision to push that stuff forward. So I hope it works out. But as it stands, it's kind of have to be a wait
I
and see
hope
situation.
that they make a shit ton of money and they laugh it in the face of Microsoft.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's a good one. Too.
All right.
I mean, they might.
Okay,
Tito's
but
excited about
how
this.
did McDarren
Now-
lose to Roger and Pokken?
Well, hold on. Wait. That's not going to be.
Still trying to
That's not
figure
how
it
it
out.
I
works.
accidentally picked Darkrai. That's why.
Right. We talked about this
Right,
earlier. So
okay.
hold on. I want to wrap this up
But
with
how, though?
something special. Hold on. Let me explain.
I said
So
how, man.
Tito brought up those hypotheticals. Now he's not here right now, but we actually have a hypothetical to end the show with, a debate, if you will. And that hypothetical for this week is, let's just assume all the cereal mascots get into a massive battle royale. All the cereal mascots. Which cereal mascot comes out on top in a battle royale among all the other cereal mascots? Who wins? They all
the
get in a
Tiger.
fight. Who wins? Tony the Tiger.
Tiger,
Why?
Tiger.
Cap.
Because he is a tiger. So you have a tiger that also can play sports. He's athletic, and if it comes down to using weapons, he can also do that. But he's still a tiger.
Captain Crunch got a shit.
Tony the tiger.
He literally has a fleet. Captain Crunch has a fleet and guns.
Think about the answer long enough, bro.
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's literally
I
the
considered it. I
leprechaun
thought
from-
through him, and Tony the tiger.
No, bro.
Because you have to take into
Literally-
consideration everything that cereal mascot has. So like you said, Captain Crunch, right, has his fleet of ships, battleships. You've got Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Someone says, okay, I don't know what those things are going to do. Little sentient, little Cinnamon
Lucky
Toast Crunch
Charms,
squares.
Leprechaun.
Can't say, bro. Cinnamon Toast Crunch has the fucking
Mr.
old
Shamrock.
guy. Yeah, he's the old shit. You didn't even think about Frankenberry, bro. Frankenberry smacking the fuck out of Tony the Tiger. Oh, God.
Booberry, how do you touch Booberry? Booberry's a ghost. He's literally a ghost.
I'm saying, bro.
How do you stop him?
I put more thought into these answers, man.
I put a lot of thought into this.
No, you
Don't
did.
even
Also,
You said
Mario
Big
is
Tiger
technically-
wins, bro. There's a fucking Frankenstein monster there.
Do you think
Yeah.
Tony the Tiger can beat Mario?
Mario's not a fucking cereal mascot.
Yes, he is. They had the Nintendo
Stop.
cereal.
Stop. He did
Bro,
not
Mario's
have
that's
to-
like that's like a what-off.
They've slapped fucking Superman on fucking cereal boxes before, I'm sure.
Goku's
Like,
on Reese's Puffs.
that doesn't count.
We can have Goku.
What the fuck?
The leprechaun is literally Irish. What? This is not even a debate. What are you guys talking
What
about?
does that mean?
What does that mean? What the heck does that mean?
Irish people can fight. What do you mean? What does that mean? Irish people.
Yes, but
are
he
known
has to
be able
fight a tiger.
He's a
That's the
leprechaun,
point.
man.
I ain't never-
They're stronger than tigers. Okay. All right.
Leprechauns
I
are
guess,
stronger than
whatever.
tigers?
No, he was saying Irish people are
It's
stronger
literally-
than tigers.
Bro, Count
Well, no,
Chocula- Count
I meant
Chocula is watching
leprechauns
fucking
are-
Tony the Tiger, bro.
He's not.
No. What are you talking about?
Count Chocula?
Bro,
Why is
Tony
it-
the
It's a
Tiger
tiger
couldn't even
with
fucking beat
human
like
intellect.
Who cares?
the fucking worst soccer player of all time, bro.
He lets the kids win, so they feel good.
Tony the
He's a man
Tiger's
of
a
the people.
fucking washed up high
He's not
school
even a
sports
fighter.
coach,
Yeah,
bro.
That shit is ass.
Yeah.
Change the subject, bro. This shit is ass.
The lowest
Dang.
form of conversation.
Roger?
Let's talk about the economical state of our country and
Our
the
country,
environment.
you're not even in our country over here.
You're in
You
Canada.
talking about Canada or America?
Fuck no, this country sucks, bro.
Damn.
All right. Well, on that topic, the show sucks as well. Thank you all for joining us. Greatly appreciate it. We'll be
sir.
back potentially.
Yo,
2
next time,
weeks from
every episode
Wednesday?
from now on, I'm gonna come up with a hypothetical, and everyone
Okay.
has to answer it.
I like
but
that.
it's not
That's
starting
good.
this episode. It's starting next episode.
You're better.
gonna
at
start
yeah,
next
yeah, yeah.
episode.
You're better at
No, it's gonna be some shit. Like the first question is gonna be like involving terrorism or something.
Don't worry.
I'm fine with
No,
that. We
it's
can
still
talk about
better
it.
than what Roger came up with this time, though. Like
I didn't come up with it, to be
terrorism?
fair. I saw
It
it.
involves
I saw it in
terrorism.
our Discord, and I was like, all right, we'll just do this one. This is easy.
That shit was trash.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Get us out of here, bro.
that's right. So thank you all for joining us. We'll be back 2 weeks. Take care.